1994. From the murky banks of terrestrial radio, a new hope begins to rise.
Opie and Anthony are radio shock jocks known for setting up outrageous stunts.
People sure are listening.
Two Long Island natives who together would one day change the world as broadcasting's greatest duo.
Oh my God! It was beautiful!
After 20 years, these children of the 80s have arrived.
Their hugely popular radio show is not just in New York anymore.
Opie and Anthony show. The hottest show there is.
Through 55-gallon drums and wiffle ball bats.
You push it in until you're comfortable.
From mayors to mayor.
It was an April Fool's hoax by two radio disc jockeys.
With bottle rockets and bra bombings. And wieners and pigs.
Opie and Anthony got their hands on the photo and tweeted it.
Two men that have taken a box of cocks further than any.
Well, these people will definitely stop. Guaranteed. Lift up the...
They've met friends along the way.
Is this Jim Norton?
I have a raging heart-on right now. Can I please put my dick in your donuts?
And through fines, scandals, suspensions, cancellations, and terminations, it's the one show that remains unscathed. Striking fear into the hearts of management everywhere comes a radio show that after 20 years remains above all else real. This is the Opie and Anthony Show.
But enough of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Opie and Anthony Show.
There we go.
Broadcasting live.
I think we're off and running.
Yeah, I believe we are.
Oh, yeah.
Is that the last 3-day weekend for a while? I
think that's it, huh?
I think it's a Memorial Day officially.
Oh, man. I'm exhausted already, though.
Yeah, 4 straight months with no...
Three-ish. Yeah, 3 months, right?
I don't like my... Dude, it fucks me up, man. I missed my workout yesterday. I slept through yoga. I did nothing yesterday. Yeah, I know.
Slept through yoga,
Slept through your yoga.
Yeah, I forgot I had it. I forgot it was a Monday. I don't want to worry anyone.
No,
I'm okay.
I'm fine.
Good to hear.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Oh, my God.
Tonight's the Patrice O'Neal Benefit.
Certainly is.
Very excited about that.
Yes.
Sold out, which is awesome.
Yeah.
People still loving Patrice.
Oh, yeah.
I was thinking about Patrice a lot this weekend because we're doing the benefit.
Yeah.
Fucking, his shit is timeless, man. Yeah. He's going to go on for forever.
Yeah.
Some comics, they do their shit and it's very dated. Mm-hmm. But the stuff Patrice O'Neal talked about, still relevant 2 years later, easily. Oh, yeah. Even more than 2 years at this point, right?
Yeah.
2 years and a few months.
Damn.
So we got a shitload of guys coming in today because they're all in town for the benefit. Scheduled to appear today on the Opie and Anthony Show.
Scheduled.
Dane Cook, Bob Kelly, Rich Voss, Bonnie McFarlane. Those two have to do everything together, right?
Everything.
Why is
Except
that? Why can't they take turns?
I don't know.
It's embarrassing when they come in together. They're both very, very good comics in their own right, but then you put them together like they're not allowed to show up separately anymore?
I don't know. I got to ask Rich about his fucking Song Lyric Sunday, too. What the fuck is that on Twitter?
Leave him alone.
Is that his thing?
Yeah, that's a lot for him, though. That's a lot for him.
Song Lyric Sunday?
You Google a song, find a quick lyric that
you
makes
copy
sense,
and
then you
paste
tweet
it.
that.
It's terrible.
It's terrible.
But that's it. It's not terrible if you're Rich Voss. What else does he have?
I don't know.
Anything Sunday.
He
other than
stinks on Twitter.
Lyric Sunday. What is he, a shock jock?
I don't like it. Exactly. Tell us your favorite ice cream on Twitter.
He's horrible on Twitter.
Is he bad on Twitter?
Yes.
I follow him, but...
He's boring as all hell.
He is.
But, he's probably on the way in right now. I'm not... I can't wait to here's the thing. I'll get him.
I'm bad on Twitter.
What about your mofos? Every time with that. Sorry, we can't all start a race riot. Right.
I have a feeling Voss looks going to come in swinging.
Right. Well, he is.
I'm part of some magazine.
From a rope.
Part of some magazine thing where it's just a throwaway social media thing.
Yeah.
And I needed a name, so I quickly came up with Mofo. Not even thought twice about it. Who gives a fuck? But every time, Rich has to bring it up. What about your Mofo?
Shut up.
Shut up is right.
Shut up.
I don't even know that I'm still doing that thing.
Right? Yeah, it's all automated.
It's automated, man. Yeah, mine is all the friends of the show, comics and stuff. So I threw them all on a list, and then it's all nice in this kind of like magazine, online magazine form. I haven't looked at it in years, but every time it comes around, your mofos, I got to make fun of the fact that it came up with mofos.
I get it at weird hours sometimes, and I forget that you don't do it. I'm like, why is he up at this hour?
No,
it's weird. It just pops
it's automated.
up.
It's kind of
anytime.
It's kind of cool, I guess. You know, it just brings everyone's tweets and what they're talking about into one little place. And it is automated, so it just pops up. I forget, because every morning people are like, wow, you're up early.
No dummies.
You're up early.
Oh. You're up early.
Working hard at this hour.
When do you sleep? You should be in bed.
Right. So I look forward to Rich Voss and Bonnie McFarlane coming today. Together again.
Well, I see you've got a husband now. Did he leave your pretty fingers lying in the wedding cake?
What happened?
Song Lyric Sunday.
Oh, God. What song is it? I like music, but I don't feel like sitting there and trying to figure it out.
Reading
like
song lyrics.
And then you hum it in your head until you try to figure it out.
Is that it?
No.
What's ACV mean? He writes ACV.
That alternative comic Voss.
Oh.
Is that what that means? Come on, no way.
Yeah.
Oh, he signed it.
He did it once, which was kind of funny, and now he's decided
his signature.
He decided he better, do that every time.
That's great. He'll be in.
I'm just getting my shots in because we have to. We have to open up the Patrice O'Neal Benefit, and we just do a couple minutes. We basically say hi to the audience. There's literally brilliant comics that need to get on that stage, and they all have only 10 to 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So then I know Rich will come out with his stupid cheap shots after we talk,
of course,
because it makes him feel good about himself. So
that's why the beauty of cheap shots. They do really feel. There's nothing feels better than a good cheap shot.
You gotta love it.
That's why I'm getting all my shots in now. So Rich and Bonnie are coming in. Actually, I like those two a lot.
Sure.
Maybe you're a little confused, but I really do. I hang out with them socially too.
Sure. Based on the last 5 minutes,
I know.
You can only feel the love.
Keith Robinson coming in, Bill Burr coming in, Dave Attell coming in, Big J Oakerson coming in.
Damn.
Nick DiPaolo on the phone because he can't make it today.
Is he coming tonight?
I believe so. Yeah. And then looks like Patrice O'Neal's mom is coming in studio today at 10 o'clock just to hang and say what's up.
I don't think anybody's heard from
Georgia.
It's like I think people would want to hear from her.
So it's going to be fun tonight. And a big, huge thanks to everyone that is keeping Patrice O'Neal's, name and comedy alive.
Yes.
Because it's deserved.
Very funny.
Deserved?
Deserved, yeah.
Deserved. So, see everyone survived the Borgata.
Wow, yeah. What a time.
I didn't see you down there, and, being such close friends, I'm surprised we didn't see each other. So
your
fucking
rooms next
weird.
door to each other? I thought that's how it worked. Everybody stayed in the same floor.
In the same suite and everything. No, I think by the time...
I ended up hanging out with the Vice guys. I heard I just missed you.
You went to the first show.
The early show on Saturday.
Early show.
I killed it, by the way.
Yes.
So
great. Fun.
Thank you guys for coming. I appreciate you being there.
So it was fun. I hung out with, I was sitting right next to Shane Smith from Vice, and he was fucking loving your set too, man. The whole Vice gang came down from New York on a private jet.
Yeah, those guys don't play games in the fucking casino.
Oh, no.
Vice guys.
Yeah.
They do not know.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
You should have hung out with him.
Yeah.
He likes to play a little blackjack himself. Him and I just met Sharush, who's the other owner of Vice.
Yeah.
There's a few of those guys. It's like
they are great guys.
Yeah, they are. They're fantastic.
You know why? Because they're not from this country.
Is that why?
Yeah. Usually when you meet someone new that's a really cool dude or a nice guy, 9 out of 10 he's from somewhere else.
9 out of 10, go fucking A. Yeah.
Because I don't know, they don't have the attitude or something that you got to get through.
Yeah.
To decide if the person's nice or not. Mm-hmm. I have found that over the years.
Yeah, I went to the Late Show.
Right.
And then hit the casino.
Yeah.
That was like day 2. And I wasn't feeling it, so I kind of just cut out early. Went back to the room, hung out there, got some food and shit.
I heard you did very well.
The first night was, as they call it, bang up. Very nice.
Right.
I was there for, I think I was gambling. We went to dinner because everybody was there. My family, friends, A lot of people. We had the second night, we had dinner for 13, I think.
Wow.
At the Italian place. The first night was like dinner for 9 at Old Homestead.
Oh, that Homestead is ridiculous.
Fucking great.
Steaks as big as your fucking head.
Big as your fucking head. Did you get the seafood fucking tower thing?
Did I get the...
It's so
It's a cheap plug for my Instagram, Opie Radio, but...
Oh, the shrimp, yeah. I saw that.
Very cheap plug, I must admit.
Yes.
You think it was a ham-handed plug?
Oh, boy, was it.
Ham-handed.
There was a time I would try to sneak in like the plugs and make them smooth. Now I don't give a fuck.
No.
Just follow the fuck out of me on my shit, will
there
ya?
it is. Look at that.
And then
fucking
some
shrimp.
fucking asshole goes, "That's not a shrimp, that's a prawn." I fucking hate these people. Yeah, go on a message board and say it, because I do. I fucking hate you people. That's a prawn, you idiot. It's not a prawn. It's a fucking shrimp,
That's
you
a
dick.
scrum.
You know, I saw somebody retweeted. I had no idea that was you.
Right.
Somebody retweeted that picture and they're like, look at the size of this or whatever.
Right.
I didn't realize. I'm like, where the fuck did they? What is this from?
Yeah.
And I mean, and you can make fun that I have tiny hands or whatever, but I really don't. I have average hands. That thing is
fucking cock looks great in those hands.
I was eating those with a knife and a fork.
Right.
Like, you just fucking cut them up like a goddamn lobster.
And there is a difference, because then another guy wrote it and it made me laugh. He goes, is that how you jerk off a dick? That
is funny.
There's a difference, okay? There really is. But to say that's a prawn, what a fucking loser. It's not a prawn. The Homestead, they just love making, they love serving you giant things. Just giant fucking... Did you see the baked potato?
Meat,
I've never seen a potato that big. And then they piled this shit on top, obviously, but the actual potato was like... It was like a mini football.
Where they get that shit, it's fantastic. It was great.
Yeah.
Really good. A lot of people.
Were you buying the Opus one like the Vice people were? In the Magnum size?
No, not the Magnum.
2 G's a bottle? I'm like, these fucking guys don't play.
2 G's. No, me and Uncle Tony were going through some $250 bottles.
Sweet.
Around there.
What's Opus 1? Is that the name of the wine?
Opus 1 is pretty strong shit.
But is it
strong meaning good?
Is it good when you drink it? Can you tell like this is a fucking different kind of wine?
Absolutely.
I had some of that. I had some of that at home, and
Opus
just decided like on a Thursday to crack a bottle open. It's like why? I don't want to share it with anybody. It's all mine. mine.
How was it?
It was so good.
It was good, right?
Yeah,
it really is. It
is good stuff,
wine,
man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then I went to down to the casino, and
Friday.
Yeah, Friday was fucking great.
Right.
Just tore it up, yelling all the usual. Blackjack 7. Yeah, there it is.
Jesus.
There's the winnings. That was good.
Jesus.
That was a very good fucking. And then
don't pay taxes on that shit.
What?
Don't.
I pay everything.
Don't, man.
I give my fair share.
Yeah, but you got to look into the shit, man. The government, you know, they don't know how much you lost gambling.
Exactly.
So, you know, you should get the write-off on all the money you lost gambling.
You got to keep tabs on that.
Somebody was telling me this weekend they fought this shit.
Yeah.
They're fighting this shit.
It does, balance out.
Of course it does, because they don't give a fuck all the money you lost. They're not giving you tax breaks on that.
Should give me a fucking,
Oh, the fucking government taking a piece of your money?
But I'm saying
amazing.
it, but it doesn't work the other way when you know, gamblers like Ant, who, you know, they're up, they're down, they're all around.
Yeah.
All the times they're down, you know, you should be getting a write-off for that.
Yeah, it's not.
But they ignore that part of it.
Sure.
But if you get a big hit like you did this weekend, they're going to want their taste.
They want their little fucking piece.
I would
piece
hide
of the
that
action.
shit. Put that in your fucking mattress.
Bury it in a hole in the backyard.
That's right.
That's right.
Yeah.
That was fun though. We had a really good fucking time with the family. Came down nice and fun.
Very cool.
And then went back home, and I started getting into fucking House of Cards.
Well,
oh my God.
House of Cards is great.
Good fucking show.
Right.
Finally, I'm like, good. A show I could sink my teeth into. God damn. Very good. Kevin Spacey's fucking great.
He's great in everything.
He really is.
Even in a
Goddamn
shitty
guy.
movie, you could guarantee he's going to give you a good performance. He's one of those guys.
I love his little narrations.
How do I do House of Cards? Is it Netflix?
Netflix exclusive.
I could start today.
Yep.
Nice.
And it's fucking...
It's good.
It's very good.
I never saw it. I like the way they do a series now. You just go on and watch the whole fucking thing.
Watch the whole thing.
And True Detective you got to watch, too.
People have been telling me...
True Detective, House of Cards are the hot ones.
That's good, and then they say, it's not so good.
I'm on episode 4 out of 5 of True Detective, and so far it's really good.
Yeah?
It's,
okay.
It's got a weird, what would you say, a 9.5 weeks vibe? What was the movie with De Niro and where he played Louis Cypher?
Oh, that
Angel Heart.
Angel Heart,
It's
right.
got that kind of a vibe because it's in New Orleans, but it's good, man.
Yeah. With what's her name? Naked on the bed, sweating, getting banged.
Oh, yeah.
Who?
Holy shit.
The cute Huxtable girl.
Oh, you mean that in 9.5 weeks?
I was going to say Ray Dawn Chong.
Oh, no. Lisa Bonet.
Yes, Lisa Bonet. Very good.
Lisa Boner.
Wrong movie, Sam. Wrong movie. Angel Heart.
Oh, Sam.
Try to find the scene where she's on the bed.
The 80s,
did she get banged in that one?
Oh, boy, did she.
She's also in 9.5 weeks, right?
On the bed.
No, she wasn't in 9.5 weeks.
That was Kim Basinger.
Yeah, she does.
Kim Basinger.
You just got to see Lisa Bonet's tits.
Yeah, she's something in this movie.
Yes.
God, that's the blurred lines girl? Jesus.
Where?
All the way to the right on Mr. Skin.
Oh, my God.
But we're going to Lisa Bonet right now.
Yeah.
My God. Angel Heart.
That blurred lines girl is fucking crazy.
Where is she? Yeah, well, she's right about there. Oh, yeah, that's when she's dead.
Oh. Spoiler.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert there, people.
What are you going to do?
Oh, is this her getting fucked on the bed? Who's doing the banging? Who was in this?
Mickey Rourke.
It might be
Mickey Rourke?
Yeah.
Right.
Before the plastic surgery.
When he was, a Hollywood leading man.
Right.
Oh, there it is.
There's Lisa Bonet.
He's really licking her nipples, and they're quite large.
Oh,
look at the sweatiness on Lisa Bonet.
What'll the cause say?
Oh, my God. Cause.
Oh, cause. My daughter is fucking on the bed.
A leaky ceiling.
But it makes it into the bucket and into the water. It's really well shot.
Wow. Arch in her back.
That's right, the big back arch.
She's all in. She thought this would help her career. I don't think it really did.
What happened?
I don't know what she did after this. Not much after this.
No.
There's Mickey Rourke's hiney.
See all that water on my back would distract me.
Oh, blood.
Right. Now the blood
is dripping from the ceiling. And he's going to town. Now the blood's dripping on Mickey Rourke's back as he's
this is some
going to town on Lisa Bonet.
Yeah.
Lisa Bonet digging the spurs in. I like that.
Wouldn't you hate that water dripping on your back while you're fucking?
Yes.
That would distract me. I would just think about the fucking black mold that was going to
Exactly. Your dick goes limp.
I'm a buzzkill.
Blood pouring from the ceiling.
Yeah, this was creepy.
What the F? Oh, my God. Now
I just want to see Lisa Bonet naked.
Demonic woman is just cleaning the blood off the walls.
Oh, she's helpful.
This was a weird movie.
Yeah. I hated it.
Did you?
Yeah.
I don't remember it.
It was weird.
It was weird.
A lot of boobies in it, though.
A lot of boobies. Holy shit.
What's that fucking monster?
Now she's just getting fucked by, a big blood monster.
Now she's screaming.
Yeah.
She's screaming. And Mickey Rourke is now crying. They stopped their fucking.
Boy.
Oh, that didn't really happen.
What's wrong with these guys?
Oh, that didn't really happen.
They're not having fun sex.
Oh, that didn't really happen. All right.
No.
Okay, then.
No blood. Look at her titties, though.
She's very pretty.
She's beautiful.
What year is this? 80-something?
You're a child of the 80s. You should know this one.
This is child of the 80s stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Is 89 or something? Or am I nuts?
Oh, she got fired from the Cosby Show because this little film. She was doing this.
Oh, 87.
Bill from Virginia Beach. Angel Heart is what got her fired off Cosby Show / A Different World.
Oh.
Really?
Bunch of fucking...
Well, I mean, the Cosby Show was extremely wholesome, and then in between seasons, she's doing a movie like that.
Yeah.
I would imagine the Cos would have a problem
Oh,
with it.
my God. I remember during the last season, Rudy started stripping.
Yeah.
And she got fired. Little Rudy. She got big tits now. Little Rudy. Yeah.
But anyway.
And Raven Simone. What was that one? That annoying kid. She ended up fat.
Yeah, she did.
Thank you. Just a little update on the Cosby kid.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Just a little update.
So,
She looks pretty good though, little Rudy. She's stout. That's little Rudy.
Wow,
she's cute.
Yeah, she's shabby.
Yeah, but it would be weird, wouldn't it? Knowing it's Rudy.
Nah,
only if it's from the movie.
Weird.
You dump a load in his face, then carry him out of the bedroom.
Fucking slow clap.
That's what he gets.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's it for the Borgata. No real stories.
No real stories. Just had a great time. Fucking I don't understand what the dog situation was.
I heard about poodles walking in.
Dude,
2 giant poodles.
Yeah.
How big were the poodles?
They were
massive.
giant standard poodles.
In the middle of my late show, and I'm in the middle of a bit, and it's kind of like there's a little bit to lead up to the punchline, and I'm getting to the punchline, and this guy walks down the aisle with 2 giant white poodles.
Center aisle. Right down the center aisle toward the stage.
You just want to make an appearance, huh?
Distract everybody,
I should say.
in the room.
That's what he was going for.
Of course he was.
Yeah, it was very, very irritating. He was with a girl, and his 2 giant. There was 4 seats, and I went with it, and I was joking about what a high roller you got to be to bring dogs in, but it really annoyed me because of the timing of it.
Oh.
And then someone at the end said that they said don't just to let him come through. So either he was a really high roller.
Of course he was. Try bringing a dog to a show anybody else. You're not getting through the front door.
Or somebody said that they were service dogs. And I don't know if the only reason I'm inclined to say maybe they were was because immediately when he sat down, both of those dogs kind of went down under their, and it didn't move. The dogs didn't bark, they didn't jump up, they didn't fucking, like you try to get in 2 giant dogs in the middle of an audience to sit and watch a show. At fucking bachelorette parties, they can't do that. They were better behaved than most bachelorette parties.
So it wasn't that bad in the end.
No, it was just the
everyone's
timing.
going, whispering, going, did that guy actually just walk in with dogs?
But the dogs just literally, if you didn't see them walk in, if you went out to the bathroom and came back, you'd never have known they were there.
I didn't know they went down like that. I thought they were like sitting there watching. You had to look at 2 poodles during your act.
They didn't move, and they kind of did what they do on a plane.
I don't think they were service dogs.
There's no way they were service dogs.
You don't think so? Oh,
no.
Travis was right there.
I was sitting right next to him. First of all, they didn't have identification.
Oh, okay.
Second of all, after the show, me and my wife are playing with them, and if they were service dogs, they wouldn't allow you to do that. They can't. Service dogs are not supposed to interact with people while they're on duty.
It's just a high roller.
Yeah, that's my first.
We saw them walking around before that, and I mean, they didn't look like they were servicing anything.
Yeah, I've never experienced. I was really. I talked to the guy who runs the actual room, and he was apologetic, but he wasn't out there when it happened. He was in the back, and I've never seen anything like that.
No, I never.
I know the high rollers in the casino look. That's what bank rolls are. But it was like, come on, guys, like.
Yeah, but now you got a story to tell.
Yeah, walk them, just sit them off to the side a little bit. You know, I get if you're in the beginning of the show,
right?
But in the middle of a punchline,
Yeah, but those guys don't know.
But it's like they don't care. It's
like
that they don't know
and they don't care.
He's an ace.
That same guy would walk in the middle of Stairway to Heaven if Zeppelin was still performing. They don't care.
Those dumb dogs.
Right.
Fuck him and the dogs.
Yeah, it annoyed me a lot. A lot.
Angel. Other than that, no real Borgata stories.
Not really.
I had 2 shows. I couldn't go out after. What was I going to do? I did 1 show. You guys all went out and did your thing. Then Ann came. I just fucking... I went and saw Shane and those guys a little bit after the hang. And then...
doing some of that gambling.
Yeah.
Like it was nothing. Holy shit. Like it was nothing.
Yeah. What was he betting? Big.
I mean, maybe a little more than you.
Wow.
Maybe a little bit.
Damn.
Yeah. He was down. At one point.
Wait. Is that?
I don't know if it did.
Is that? There's a K there.
Of course.
Yeah, that's big.
But it was how they were doing it.
Yeah.
They were just having small talk with us and everybody else. Like, oh, how did I do? Oh, all right, whatever. They weren't even focused on it.
Yeah.
I mean, they know how to play, but they weren't like, oh my God, this is everything to me. They're like, oh, I lost. Okay, whatever. I lost that. It was unbelievable.
My strategy is just to harass the dealer for 12 straight hours.
Right.
I was going from 9:30 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. to 9:30 a.m. and just a constant barrage at the dealer of my little card catchphrases that I will yell out. And then there's a lot of fans of the show there because of Jimmy's show. And they start yelling out my little catchphrases before I even had a chance to.
Right.
Became ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Snowman. What did the Germans say? 999. Oh, just yelling.
Oh, really?
Yeah. What do I need on top of that ace? Royalty. Come on. Yeah, fat card. Oh, it was crazy.
That sounds like a lot of fun, actually.
Oh, it was a lot of fun.
You see him doing the fucking ace clan hood thing. I'm like, what is he doing? He's putting a little triangle over his head.
I put the triangle over my head with my hands. I go, pointy card, pointy card.
Wow.
And they give me an ace. Or they give me a 4 sometimes. And I go, one leg short. You know.
One leg short?
Yeah.
You actually say one leg short?
One leg short. You just got to turn it on and keep fucking pounding like that.
When you get a 4, you ought to go, ace doing yoga.
I'll add that to the repertoire.
That's nice. I don't do a lot of gambling, but I'm finally sick of something, though.
Yeah.
I realized. The dealer making believe that that they feel bad that you didn't win.
Yeah.
Oh, God. It's such bullshit.
Oh.
Like they sigh when they turn over their 21, like,
yeah.
Of course they want you to lose, right? Because they look like fucking superstars of the pit boss.
They get better tips if they win, I imagine.
No, that's true.
That part is true, but they don't give a fuck if you win.
Yeah.
So every time they win, they give you that face like, sorry, They're horrible actors and actresses.
I think they're full of shite.
I think so, too. Man.
Wow, that now looks like a yummy tasting full NutriBullet, Opie. What is it? It doesn't have as much green.
Well, I'm at the crossroads with the NutriBullet people because I have sold so many fucking NutriBullets.
Oh my God, like an infomercial.
That I think I officially want to taste. I've decided.
Probably should.
They gave me a huge box in my apartment though with all sorts of NutriBullet stuff.
What's her name?
and their boost, their powder boost.
You got to have a boost.
Did you get the powder boost? The official NutriBullet powder boost that has all of them in it?
No, NutriBullet ignores the guy that you talked to about NutriBullet.
Oh no!
Well, they should.
Oh, I don't think so. I'm the one who popularized the boost.
No, not really.
Really, I told you about it.
No, you didn't.
And you didn't even have leafy greens in yours before I entered.
I ran out of fucking vegetables, so I went all like breakfast shake this morning. It's banana.
Oh.
You listen to NutriBullet people, you're going to start paying me. You know that, right? We could do this through Twitter, I'm thinking. Every day I'll fucking take a picture of my NutriBullet, maybe the before and after, so you see all the goodness of the fresh vegetables and fruits, and then I'll show you the aftermath, this.
How about a little quick video, maybe? A little Instagram video of you putting it all together. And
yeah, it was all nice and stuff, but I've sold hundreds indirectly, and I get a powdery boost in the mail. Thank you, but
man,
nothing beats cold hard cash. Is this legal?
No, not. No, we can organize advertising.
I'm not giving them a taste down the hall.
Oh.
No.
That's why I said we'll do it through my Twitter.
Right.
They don't own my Twitter.
Oh.
Take a little picture on my Twitter.
There you go.
But today it's banana, strawberries, mango. I'm down on my ingredients, so I had to
taste good though.
I had to get creative today because I'm down on all my ingredients. I don't have blueberries. I don't have leafy greens. Oh, that was another thing some asshole said this weekend. Why do you say leafy spinach? It's all of it's leafy spinach. It's not though.
And this is what
does anyone know like there's chopped spinach?
Yeah.
And that's not fresh. Leafy spinach means you're getting the fresh shit.
Yeah.
Creamed spinach is not leafy at all.
Because all spinach is leafy. You don't have to say leafy. No, leafy spinach means you're getting fresh spinach from the produce section.
How quick did it take you to report him for spam?
Oh, yeah. All that. So then it's so I had to get creative because most of my ingredients are down. So it's banana, strawberry, frozen mango, the boost that I officially got from the NutriBullet people.
Right.
A little tablespoon you pop in there.
What's in it?
I'm not going to say until they give me a little more of a taste.
Look at you holding out.
And then some skim milk and my official boost, a handful of raw oatmeal.
Oh, the old oatmeal thing.
Yes.
It's a very controversial boost.
Yeah.
That is. I don't think it's taken off.
No.
It's not in the book.
On Friday, Ronnie B was in here, and he turned me on to the Eagles documentary. Have you seen this yet?
No.
But I can't find part 3. Someone sent me part 3, but it doesn't seem like it's part 3.
Where'd you find it? Like in parts?
I don't know.
YouTube?
I think where did I get the first 2 parts? I don't remember now. But it matched up, and then someone gave me part 3, but it doesn't seem to match up to the end of part 2. So maybe this part 3 is a different part 3, meaning because it's on a different server or something.
Yeah.
So I'm very confused how you get. I just want the whole Eagles documentary. Is it on Netflix?
Might be.
Because I saw the first 2 hours, and this thing is amazing.
First 2 hours? How long is this fucking thing?
At least 3 or 4.
Jesus.
It's amazing. The Eagles had some fucking problems.
Well,
I had no idea.
Knew that.
I didn't know.
But
I just liked their songs back in the day.
Yeah.
You realize they have a lot of really good songs. I mean, the main guys were Glenn Frey and Don Henley, obviously. Those were the...
Joe Walsh, yeah.
Joe Walsh came a little later, though.
Yeah.
And Glenn Frey and Don Henley wrote a lot of the songs. Mm-hmm. They were the songwriters for the most part. But I didn't realize they had such an issue with Donald Fagen. And they broke. Did you ever hear the audio of them just fucking yelling and screaming at each other in between songs?
No.
In between these really nice,
get the fuck
peaceful,
out of
easy
here.
feeling type songs,
just screaming at each other.
And it's part of the documentary. It's
I
like,
see that.
What was it? After this set, I'm gonna kick your ass. And then I think it was Fagen goes, I look forward to it. And then they go into Hotel California or whatever the fuck.
And they were serious.
Yeah, and then it's like 3 more songs. And then we're going on. I don't have it, word for word, whatever.
Man.
But they were, and then the show ends.
Jesus.
And then Donald Fagen smashes a guitar, but in the documentary, because they're still taking shots at each other, I guess, even though they're sort of back together. He goes, it was a cheap guitar. He was so dramatic, but he broke one of his cheap guitars, and he just jumps in a car, and that was it. The Eagles broke up.
Wow, that was it.
Oh, you got the audio of the...
This is the trailer. It's the best I can do.
Yeah, start over.
Damn.
But I want to thank Ronnie B. I meant to text him. I love this fucking thing.
It's called A History of the Eagles.
And
it's
did you know
Showtime documentary.
Showtime.
Did you know in the beginning that Glenn Frey and Don Henley backed up Linda Ronstadt for a while?
Oh, they were...
I had no idea.
Her musicians?
And they hung out with Jackson Brown. You know the Winslow, Arizona song?
Yeah.
Fucking Jackson Brown wrote the first fucking line of that song.
Really?
And kind of gave it to the guys because he's like, I don't really know what to do with this fucking thing. But he officially wrote the first fucking, the winds.
Take it easy, yeah.
Yeah. But he wrote the first fucking line of that song. I had no idea.
Well, he was fucking Linda Ronstadt.
Hey.
Was he?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that part either.
Jackson Brown he might have knocked her around a little bit back in the day.
Here's the trailer for the Eagles documentary. I hope they have that audio.
It's not a lifetime career that we can do, so...
It's not?
For the very first time, hear the stories about the music.
I'm absolutely crying.
From the people who made the music.
Well, I'm running down the road trying to loosen my load. I got 7 women on my mind.
Being in the Eagles was a blast. Don said, I'd rather just be in a band with you. And I said, well, yeah, me too. He said, if you want to make it, you're going to have to write your own songs. And I said, well, what if they're bad?
We wanted to get better as songwriters and as performers.
I think they were very ambitious, particularly Glenn.
70s.
It's just about a journey from innocence to experience.
People will lose their minds, and I don't blame them because I did it again. It's not Donald Fagen, I know, that's Steely Dan. It's Don Felder.
Don Felder.
I did the exact same thing on Friday. I apologize. You're absolutely fucking right. Don Felder was in the Eagles.
Well, no reason to mention it now anymore.
Yeah, please don't.
Except for when the replay goes and then people on Twitter.
I accept I'm an asshole. I apologize.
Oh, man.
I said that on Friday, too. Donald Fagen instead of Don Felder. Continue, sorry.
They sounded amazing live.
Yeah, that good, right?
Yeah.
Can you pause?
Wow.
And that guy who hit that high note, Take It to the Limit, you know, that was like a highlight of a lot of the concerts. Near the end, he didn't want to sing that song anymore.
Why?
That was the only song he really had.
Could he not hit the notes after a while?
He just started getting an attitude about it. Like, and that was a big moment in the concert, Take It to the Limit, with that guy hitting that fucking high note. And he starts talking like, I don't want to do the song anymore. They're like, what are you fucking talking about? You got to do the song.
A bad attitude in that band.
But he didn't sing a lot of the hits. I don't even know how many fucking songs he was on for the Eagles, but that was his song for them.
Jesus.
And then he started getting an attitude.
They had some fucking big hits, man. Wow.
Yeah.
A million fucking hits.
Forget how big the Eagles were because there's all different voices.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah.
If the song wasn't good enough to survive the amount of time we were working on the record, it didn't make it on the record.
Perfection is not an accident. We were in a really creative phase.
Welcome to the Hotel California.
What a huge fucking song this was.
Creative impulse comes from the dark side of the personality. So we worked it good.
That tension had a lot to do with fanning the artistic fire.
What did you play? Play that again. You just cannot have.
That's the Poco guy.
5 leaders in a band.
Joined the band and then he was only in it for like 2 years.
This is the best thing for the Eagles.
That high voice.
In my experience, all rock and roll bands are on the verge of breaking up at all times.
What are we going to do?
What if we got back together and no one showed up? There were still a lot of people out there who wanted to see us play again. So I was okay with the notion of maybe going back and being in a band again. Maybe we could have that rarest of things in American life, which is a second act.
We're bitching because usually when they give too much, we're like, fuck, you gave away the whole thing. But for these purposes, I needed a few little things. But
it was a 2-night premiere event.
Oh, so
February
it's
15th and 16th on Showtime.
Oh, that's the problem. Part 2 is it? So wait,
Part 2 was on Saturday.
Part 2, but I saw Part 2 already. So how many parts is this?
2.
On demand that shit?
Then that's what I'm talking about. My Part 2 doesn't match up with that Part 2. So my Part 1 and 2 might be Part 1.
Maybe they're just showing little bits of all of it.
Yeah, you probably have Part 1 and 2 of Part 1.
That's what I'm thinking. So the Part 2 that I just got might be the Part 2 of the 2 parts of Part 2.
Huh?
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? The second part of the Part 2, I think. Because it seems like it's a little too far ahead. Because I would imagine they go through what happened from 1980 to 1994 with these guys.
Yeah.
Because they broke up in 1980, and that was it for 14 fucking years.
Until the Hell Freezes Over tour.
Glenn Frey said something. He goes, "We never went away because all of a sudden they invented classic rock radio." And they just played our songs over and over and over again. So it was like we never fucking went away. But we did for 14 years. Glenn Frey seems like he's was kind of hard to work with.
Hard to work with, a little bit?
Yeah.
Are they all still living?
A little bit. I believe we got most of the Eagles. Yeah. We got the Henley. We got Glenn Frey still. Joe Walsh. That other guy from Poco, I always forget his name.
The other guy from Poco.
Right.
The high voice guy.
Well, no, the high voice guy, he left the band, and they said, well, let's get the Poco guy.
Poco guy. But he sings the songs that don't sound like Eagles songs.
Right.
Like you hear him on the radio and go, who is this? Oh,
and
it's the Eagles.
And I think the Poco guy decided to do the one, Take It to the Limit with the high notes, I believe. Yeah. They said, screw him, we'll just go get the Poco guy.
Right.
Who's not really making a lot of money with Poco. Of course he'll join our band.
He doesn't have an attitude yet.
I love rock documentaries. I'm so happy this is out there.
Rockumentary, if you will.
Yeah.
Rock documentaries, rockumentaries.
Rock docs.
Rock docs.
Rock docs.
A rock doc.
But it's just so weird how these songs that like the back of your hand, how they come about. Glenn Frey was driving with a drug dealer, and the guy had a lot of drugs on him, and Glenn Frey's basically like, what the fuck you doing? He's like, hey, man, life in the fast lane. And then Glenn Frey goes, and then bing!
Yep.
And that's where that song came from. Simple as that.
Jeez. And then Glenn Frey said, I couldn't see a goddamn thing. I was like, what? Why are you singing at me?
Smuggler's Blues.
Smuggler's.
They did all right. They had some solo success, those guys.
Don Henley did really well.
Boys of Summer.
Yeah. A few.
Sunset Grill.
A few of the big hits of the
New
80s.
York Minute.
He was a fucking... one of the standard guys you'd hear all the time on rock radio. In the 80s.
Absolutely. He did great after the Eagles.
Did they sell big when they came back? It looked like they did pretty well in the arena, but they didn't sell out like the stadium, but it seemed like they did well.
No, they did extremely well. And then I think they threw a little Greatest Hits album out there or something, too. So made money off of that. Well,
and who's the drummer?
Don Henley.
Oh, that is the drummer. Okay.
Yeah, drumming and singing.
That weird drumming and singing thing.
I know. You just watch him do Hotel California, and he's just fucking effortlessly singing and fucking playing the drums.
Yeah, how do you not go, Hotel?
I know. I can't imagine singing and playing the drums.
I can't imagine either of those things.
Without singing on the beat.
I can't even do a live read without taking a big gasping breath of... Getting a gasping breath of air to get to the second half of it. This guy is singing Hotel California and drumming. You're right.
Drumming. It's crazy.
I still don't know what Khalid gas is. In Hotel California, the warm smell of Khalid gas. Right. I don't know what that is. What is it?
They've been trying to figure out that song for God knows how many years
I know what
now.
it's a song about. I just don't know what Khalid gas is. The song is a hotel. And it was in California, and apparently they had great rates. They would allow a late checkout. They were very good with that.
It's just a boring song about a hotel. Yeah. You get turned down service.
Yeah, exactly. And I had a do not disturb on the phone. Boo. This song's terrible. It's literal.
It's all literal.
What is Khalid gas?
I have no idea.
But you know, that's the lyric.
Is it the lyric?
The warm. Am I wrong? Have I been wrong all these years?
I don't know. I thought it was some kind of dust.
What's that lyric? Warm smell of...
I don't know. You could certainly...
Colitis.
Oh, okay. Khalid gas. Dope.
Colitis.
What is colitis?
Well, look up colitis.
Okay, good.
Colitis, maybe?
A warm smell of colitis leaking out of the bag.
Warm smell of colitis. Oh, my God. The answer is very long.
Why should it be warm?
It's
long.
Very, very long.
It should just be what it is.
Oh, okay. This place is trying to explain that word by explaining the entire song.
No,
I was just reading it.
Yeah, just
no, but I'm trying.
What does colitis mean?
Oh, I didn't know that. Hotel California. Oh, it is a metaphor for cocaine addiction. Oh. See, I had no idea, but that makes me sound like I had thought that.
Right.
It is a metaphor for
it
hotel.
is.
Oh.
But the band will tell you it is whatever you want it to be.
Oh,
that
song. Fucking cop-out. Hate that.
Oh, wow.
Don't leave it up to me.
No.
Exactly, because I'll just make it about a nice hotel.
Yeah.
With good windows.
Yeah, you wrote it and I'm asking you. Just fucking tell me.
Hate that shit.
Don't leave it up to me to decipher.
It's up to the interpretation of the... shut up.
Exactly.
Don't do that with songs, movies, nothing.
Why don't we take a break?
Yeah.
Congratulations to Jimmy Fallon. His first show. One and done. Yeah. One show done so far.
Got it in.
And he had U2 on the top of 30 Rock, right?
Yep.
Do we have that performance?
Yes.
What did they play? Get Back?
They played their new one. And then they went acoustic inside, huh? That's pretty cool. Let me hear what they sounded like from 30 Rock.
Make a phone call and go, can we get some acoustic, U2?
This is Invisible. We'll play this going to break. Got a very, very busy show today, so we're going to go eat. Oh, they're really on the top of...
Must be cold.
And I can't think of a better band to be up here with. Here to perform their new song, Invisible. Ladies and gentlemen, U2!
From the roof.
Crazy.
Wow, look how beautiful that looks. Well, you can't. It's radio. Look it up. All right, we'll go to break with this.
Opie and Anthony will be right back.
But that's us. We are not like you. Understand that. We're good creatures, special. We are, but we're just not like you. We're not like, we don't tell the truth. And the reason is because we cannot. Truth is, here's what truth is. Truth is a feeling that goes from your gut to your mouth instantaneously. Women get to be truthful. You get to say, and you say any kind of foul, because you don't have an editing. It just comes up. 2 + 2 is 7. Just say it. I don't care. And you be like, it's 4. It's whatever I want it to be. I'm gonna talk if I feel like it. And men don't do that. We can't be honest with you. Man, truth is cruel. If we told you the truth all the time, that's cruelty. Men go from our gut, and then it stops at the heart, where we edit it. We edit what this was. What this was going to be foul. So I'm not going to say what this was. And then it goes into the brain for further touch-ups, analysis. Okay, all right, that sounds good. And then you say it. We don't just spew stuff out, man, because how we really feel about you, it's not cool. Like this, how we feel about you. You said 10 years? Let me ask you a question, honestly. What's your daydream on how to kill her?
You want to get me killed?
Here's where you're messing up. I'm going to tell you where you're messing up. He says to me, hey man, you trying to get me killed? Do you see how we can't tell the truth? The lie, right? That means that he thinks about it. See, do you understand what I'm saying? You should say, I don't think about killing my woman. But you go, you trying to get me killed? If I tell you how I kill this bitch, she gonna kill me. So you might as well get it out now. How do you kill her, man? Just so she know. How do you daydream about it? Spit it out. She's looking at it. It's over. Just, sweetie, I'm trying to let you understand what you're dealing with. I'm just saying, the fact that you're alive means he didn't go through with it. He just... And I'm going to tell you why guys think about killing their women. It's because we love you. Because I want you out of my life. But I don't want to hurt your feelings. So I'd rather you be dead than to break your heart. So we think about how do we kill this and get away. How do you do it, bro? I'll tell you how I kill my girl. I put a pillow over her head and shoot her twice with a silencer. And the feathers come up and I look under the pillow and her eyes still be open and I close her eyes. And I kiss her softly on her face, but she's dead. You might as well spit it out because it'll help you now, because it'll be, you can blame it on the whole situation instead of later when she's like, so, yeah. You Puerto Rican, right? Cuban? Oh, Lord have mercy. Like, whatever accent and whatever anger she does in Spanish, she's going to be on you. So you might as well just say it. Think about it.
The Opie and Anthony Show is back on Sirius XM.
Oh,
God. Turn this up to annoy the people.
Little Yoko.
Don't. Oh, she was so good in this.
With just rock legends playing instruments around her.
Piece of shit caterwauling.
You don't think she's good?
Oh, she bad.
This is from Rock and Roll Circus? Jay Moore turned me on to Rock and Roll Circus. My God. Go check that out. And there's Yoko.
Just
as you got legends jamming.
She's just stealing the show.
She's 81 today.
What a fucking attention whore.
Her dumb husband is the one that did this because she couldn't have gotten that lineup without stupid cuckold John.
Yep.
Yep. Forcing everybody.
Listen to my wife. Oh. Stop with your screaming.
Nah, she was good, though.
Untalented piece of shit.
You see the art show she did? I'd pay to see that. I'd pay to check that out.
It proves art can be shit. Who else had it? Oh, Dennis DeYoung. We were just talking about Dennis
DeYoung.
He's 67 today. And I was told over the weekend that he's still doing sticks. He's still doing sticks.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, there he is.
You know, on the way to Borgata, I saw the Foreigner guy on one of the billboards. The old lead singer.
Lou Gramm.
Thank you, Lou Gramm.
Yep.
Because we were just talking about all this stuff last week.
Yeah.
And he's still doing Foreigner, right? And he was in the original lineup, obviously, and sang all the hits.
Right.
But he can't call his band Foreigner. So the billboard says, Lou Gramm playing the music of Foreigner.
But it's his...
But I guess that's his workaround, so he can continue making a living.
Whatever
the music
works.
of Foreigner. Because the other guys are doing Foreigner without Lou Gramm. Even though Lou Gramm was the voice of Foreigner. I felt bad for him.
They got some younger singer or something like that?
Yeah, that guy that we made fun of.
Yeah, that guy we made fun of.
What was his name? Oh, we just went over
There's a
this,
girl's
whatever.
name, I don't remember.
Kelly something, right?
All right, Kelly
Leak.
Kelly Leak, exactly.
No.
Oh, wait a minute.
No.
John Travolta is 60 today.
I watched that horrible movie with fucking John Travolta and De Niro. Oh, it's like they were in the Bosnian War, and then John Travolta he's trying to get revenge. And he puts on this horrible Russian accent.
Oh,
and he's got his tattooed hair
Really?
on, and De Niro again just moping and grumping his way through another role. Killing Season.
Killing Season?
Oh.
When did this come out?
And to listen to Travolta, I'm going hunting, with a bad fake.
Is it bad?
Like Bosnian accent.
Can we hear a little bit of the trailer? I remember
where's the
this is
trailer?
recent.
Yeah. His tattooed hair.
Where are you going? Hunting.
Hunting.
Oh.
Hey, Dad, it's Chris. Tomorrow is Matt's baptism.
We were hoping you'd come down.
Things just keep me a little busy up here.
It's so bad.
You sure you're all right out here? I'm gonna head back. You're welcome to join me. Long way from home, aren't you?
I came for trophy. You're a hunter like me. Tomorrow you should come with me. We add another hit to your collection.
Tomorrow you should come with me.
What is this?
It's terrible.
Was that a bad accent?
I would think, yeah.
Hello? Go back. What the hell was
Just
that?
sounds like Travolta putting on an accent.
We are not brothers in arms after all, Colonel Ford.
What do you want from me?
To finish what we started.
He blames De Niro for something that happened. Serbian.
You and me.
Oh, no, they're fighting.
It goes back and forth with, like...
How's it feel to be the one getting tortured?
Oh, he's torturing him.
Yeah.
Water torture?
You want a war? Come and get it.
You want a fucking war?
Oh, they're karate kicking through the door. That looks so stupid.
Why wouldn't they just kill each other? How hard would it be to kill one
With a
guy?
gun.
It goes back and forth to where one guy's got the upper hand.
Right.
He's got him tied up. and he's got him hanging up, and then the next scene he punches him in the face, and then the other guy has him fucking tied. It goes back and forth so many times it gets ridiculous.
Those type of movies are exhausting.
Annoying as fuck.
Just end this already.
Yeah.
I'm getting massage. I try to push asshole back and get man's fingers inside.
Let me make out with the man on plane steps. Yeah, it's pretty goddamn bad.
Was it just another like easy 1, 2, 3 thing for De Niro?
Yeah, De Niro just limping his way through another fucking movie. I saw a movie. It was an old movie with De Niro. And Philip Seymour Hoffman called Flawless.
I never saw that.
Philip Seymour Hoffman plays a drag queen guy.
Wow.
He's fucking amazing.
How was De Niro? Was it good?
So good. De Niro was good. It was like younger De Niro, a little, not really younger, but I mean, not as old as he is now.
Right.
And it was when it came out in 99.
Well, sure. That's 15 years ago.
And, but Philip Seymour Hoffman as a fucking gay guy, drag queen guy, was fucking great.
He was great in everything he did.
Just fantastic.
That sucks that he would not.
Yeah.
He should not have done that.
No, you gotta leave the horse alone.
He should not have done that.
He never should have danced with the Lady H.
The Lady H.
Holla.
Oh, you don't like that?
Holla. I give you credit for sitting through these bad movies, though. I can't do it.
I just, what the fuck?
I don't have time either, man. I mean, if a movie sucks, I gotta move on quickly to something else. I don't have the luxury of just hanging around watching bad movies all the way through. But I never did. Oh, God, no. If I'm not into something, I'll turn it off. No problem.
I do enjoy a certain type of bad movie. Like that Travolta De Niro one was so bad, but I was just like, this is fucking horrible. I gotta watch it.
But what sucks, you just turned me on to it. Now I gotta see how bad it was.
You at least gotta see a little bit of fucking Travolta's bad accent.
We got to get through some of this shit because we got a whole bunch of guys coming in today.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone's in town for the Patrice O'Neal Benefit. That's going down tonight. It's a sold-out show. And we have Dane Cook, Bob Kelly, Rich Voss, Bonnie McFarlane, Keith Robinson, Bill Burr, Dave Attell, Big J. Oakerson, and Nick DiPaolo on the phone today. Nick is the only one on the phone. Everyone else will be live in the studio. Imagine that.
How awkward of a fucking segment would that be?
Oh, God.
They were all on the phone.
At the same time. And then Patrice O'Neal's mom is coming by to say hi and to thank everybody for doing right by her son. So.
Yes, that was a great bit during the break.
Absolutely.
Fucking,
like I said, timeless.
Patrice puts shit. It's just
his shit is
so
timeless.
Funny. Yeah,
it'll go on and on for a very long time. His material. We got another fucking radio station in. Well, DJs, I guess, in trouble.
Fired so fired? What'd they do?
Yeah, they're fired.
Yeah, they're so fired.
I've been out of the loop as far as news this weekend.
I saw a lot of people tweeting this story. It happened so much with DJs. I didn't even bother to see what one was.
What they did, or
I'm not even gonna lie.
They put up a fake fucking birthday invitation for children,
right?
Like a fake birthday party invitation, and then with gay parents, and then they faked the rebuttal letter. I think. We will not be attending. I don't want to expose my son to your lifestyle.
Uh-oh.
And the whole thing was fake.
And why would they do this?
They're corny. Trying to make a statement or get a buzz, get people talking.
See, there's a couple things going on now.
Stupid.
I still feel like DJ shouldn't be fired
not
for this shit.
They
exactly.
Shouldn't be, no.
Even DJs I don't like, I still defend them because you got to defend the business in general.
We're all in the same boat.
But the other side of it, you got to be smarter. You know that this shit will get you fired.
Don't you know the climate we're living in?
You shouldn't be fired, but you should absolutely know this will get you fired.
So fired.
So you got to cover your ass at this point.
It wasn't even like
joke.
a promotion though, or anything like wacky or funny. It was just they invented a news story to be outraged by.
Right.
The picture, they posted the pictures on the station's Facebook page. Now the first photo is you're invited to Sophia's 7th birthday. It's a little birthday card. And
it's a tie-dye party. Here's the date, where we're located, RSVP.
Rainbow party.
And then it says, then the invite was sent back. And it says, oh, yeah, rainbow party. A tie-dye party. What do you mean rainbow party?
Rainbow party is When
Gay, right?
No, you go. It wasn't. Isn't that a rainbow party when you get blowjobs from a bunch of different girls at the party because then their lipstick
yes.
goes around your dick in different colors and stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
So the invite was sent back, and with this note, Tommy will not attend. I do not believe in what you do and will not subject my innocent son to your lifestyle. I'm sorry, Sophia has to grow up this way. If you have an issue or need to speak to me.
And they posted a number which went to one of the station numbers or something.
Boy.
So they made all that up just to get material?
What hacks?
And then that story went everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Like the picture of this invitation went everywhere.
They apologized, so they're in the apology stage, and they were suspended. So the next stage is fired.
Is throwing them out, yes.
Yeah, they got to suspend you first, I guess.
Well, that's so they could have the internal investigation to see who knew, who else is involved, and fire them too, see?
Because if you're suspended and then they sit you down and go, who else is involved, you're going to rat other people out.
Oh, you got to sing. Like
we never ratted anyone out. We never ratted anyone out.
Take your pinch like a man.
Dave Douglas, Bruce Mittman.
Yeah.
We didn't rat anyone out. When we got fired in Boston, we took our fucking beating.
Took our pinch.
These guys will get fired.
2,000 phone calls the message got. Got 2,000 messages.
So they were just trying to, get a phone topic going?
Yeah. Well, yeah, they weren't trying to be funny or trying to be... it was just... The problem, you can tell that they're finished because the GM of, I guess, Concert Media Long Island, the station's owner, said, we're still meeting with various community organizations and hearing feedback from listeners and the business community. He was distressed. He said that Harper and Carlson, who are the DJs, were being painted as homophobic and anti-gay in social media as the hoax revelation went viral. We're working with the gay and lesbian community to straighten that out.
Straighten?
Yeah, he said. Steve and Lena are extreme supporters of acceptance, tolerance, and anti-bullying, and both have very strong, positive views on same-sex marriage.
All right, so he's trying to stick up for his guys a little bit.
They probably weren't. They probably are pro-gay, and we're just trying to get this conversation started.
Right.
But like just trying to be at the center of some outrage makes me sick that these cornballs couldn't find real things.
Yeah.
There's enough anti-gay sentiment. You can't find real anti-gay sentiment to talk about. You got to make it up.
Make it up.
Fucking assholes.
Well,
the GM is trying to stick up for his guys.
Trying.
And one of them,
you usually don't get that type of statement from the GM.
No. Well, the guy who's the morning show host is also the PD.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, that's a hell of a landing, that plane.
Oh, wow. Is that it? No.
Wow.
That was a bounced...
That's some bounce.
Bam! Right there. Oh, man.
I hope someone was drinking a nice piping cup of coffee, one in each hand. Coffee in one hand and lava in the other. Dude, that fucking came down sideways and bounced.
From wheel to wheel.
Yeah. That's going to be all over the news today.
I'm thinking about this one. Man, I wonder if they survive this.
Do you think they make it? Well, it's not really it's not...
But the GM is...
Who's outraged and about what?
The GM is sticking up for his guys, which is extremely rare.
That's true.
Usually they fuck you. They make believe they never even hired you.
Right.
They make believe you were never part of the station.
Well, there's also...
But this guy's at least trying.
There's also that one waitress that made up the anti-gay thing on her tip. Like, no tip because you're a dyke or whatever. What it was she said that they wrote. Right. And the whole thing was a fucking lie.
I am going to go with... Fired, so fired.
I thought they...
That's my decision on that one.
I thought they had a chance.
I don't know. The GM's sticking up for him, but I think the pushback.
Damn.
But then again, it seems like it's a small radio company, so...
Yeah, and it wasn't done to be funny. They might survive it because it wasn't a joke. Like whenever you bring humor in, for some reason you're a criminal.
Why? Who's mad about what? I don't even get what there is to be angry about.
They lied. So what?
So what? They do a radio show. They make up a bit.
Is this the news clip, Sam?
I think
Sammy.
Yes.
Let's get the news clip on the radio for everybody.
If that makes you feel good, we're in Long Island's K98.3.
The show went on at this Long Island radio station, but without morning DJs Steve Harper and Leanna Carlson.
Right.
Both have been suspended for an on-air hoax that prompted hundreds of angry responses on the station's Facebook page and across social media.
It's ridiculous.
It's embarrassing.
Last week's
Who's
hoax
that
revolved
lady?
around this invitation
Who
to a
is she?
birthday party
The man on
for
the
a
street.
7-year-old named Sophia.
The woman on the street.
DJs
Oh.
claimed one mom refused to let her son go to the party because Sophia's parents are gay. None of it was true, and any outrage the story initially generated was quickly redirected at the DJs.
Just a real dumb decision.
David Kilmnick is a leading Long Island gay rights advocate. He met Monday with the suspended DJs as the station decided whether to fire them.
There was no need to make it up. We could have shared with them, unfortunately, dozens of stories of little Sophias out there.
In a statement, the suspended DJs
That guy's still
apologized
doing
and
it
said,
out there?
quote, "We were
Oh, he's-
attempting to
oh,
spur
he's-
healthy discourse on a highly passionate topic, but we made a mistake."
What kind of meaningful discussion could come from it?
Who are you?
Radio station officials say
Why
they
is
had
her
no prior
opinion
knowledge of
matter?
it.
Meaningless.
The general manager said, quote, "I sincerely apologize for the actions
actions.
of Steve and Leanna and for the breach of trust these actions have caused."
Suspension, yes, but should they be fired? No.
Who is she?
No, because it is something that needs to be talked about.
Gay advocates hope that discussion will continue.
It follows the same
but in a
pattern.
more
Get a
honest
couple that
way.
are for,
Greg
a
Circle,
couple
News
people
4
that are
New York.
against it.
Showing the radio.
By the way, did you see the VU meters on the board? They show
It's a hack
the
story.
fucking hack B-roll.
Dink.
The whole thing was hacked.
Yeah.
Get the opinion of the street, but make sure it's balanced. A couple for.
Oh, yeah.
A couple people for it, a couple people against it.
And a
That's
couple
not
people
news.
undecided.
Oh, then yeah, exactly. How about you just pick 5 people and whatever the outcome is, that's what you put on your news program.
There you go.
Why do you have to now? Okay, we got 2 that think they suck dick, so
Yep.
now we got to get 2 that are okay with this.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
Ridiculous. I think they're fired.
I don't know because the
gay shit right now is really hot.
I'd love to
wait
know.
a minute. What do you mean?
Gay
Shit's really hot.
Gay shit is really hot right now out there. So
I think that clip just got marked.
that you can't fucking around with that stuff. I don't think that's a hot button.
Because the intent wasn't anti-gay and it wasn't to do a joke, they may. That's the only shot they have at skating is because that's what they'll say. Like, what did they technically do wrong besides say something false? They weren't trying to fuck with gay people. That was just a stupid way to do it.
Fired, so fired. No, you're getting tricked.
I don't know.
Don't get tricked. Fired, so fired.
Yes. We always get lulled.
Fired, so fired.
Lulled to sleep on these things.
That's right.
They are.
Especially because it hit the news. Because now people that don't even listen to K-Joy or any of that shit are now putting the pressure on. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And that's NBC New York, so that hit Manhattan.
Yep.
So it's not a little Long Island story anymore. So fired, so fired. Moving on.
Moving on.
What do you think of NBC making Bodie Miller cry? There was a lot of outrage over that.
That was so stupid. Just trying real hard to pull on his heartstrings. He was obviously choking up about something.
He lost his brother. His brother died. And we were just talking about this. The Olympics are all about showing the tragedies.
They love tragedy.
If you have a good tragedy, NBC loves you.
Well, they'll do a whole little fucking segment on it.
What about someone that just works really hard at their sport that doesn't have a brother that died?
Yawn!
Right, or a brother that's all twisted up.
Drooling.
Right.
It's terrible.
Why can't you just do, a nice story on somebody that just worked their ass off and everything's okay in their life?
They love the pulling heroics and victory out of tragedy.
And then trying to get people emotional about it, too.
The problem was, like, they were talking, and he was a little, you could see he was a little choked up.
Yes. And she smelled blood.
She did, in fairness to her, like, and I do think she sucks, but he mentioned his brother, and she kind of went with it. But then what happened, like, she asked a question or two that you kind of have to ask. But the way I saw it described in the paper, which was good, was, and then she continued with the narrative, which was like, were you thinking about your, like, she just kept asking.
We saw you look
bullshit.
into the sky and
The first question I think was kind of legit, and then these fucking cocksucker vultures, they just film this guy crying and they leave it on for 40 seconds? Like,
was it that long?
Whatever it was, yeah, it was a while.
Let's play it for the people in case they haven't seen this yet.
It's terrible.
What's going through your mind? I mean, a lot, obviously. Just a long struggle coming in here, and just a tough year. And
see, he's already emotional.
Yep.
with Chile really experiencing these games, and how much does it mean to you to come up with a great performance?
Wait, hold on, pause that. You didn't get the whole interview. That's not the reason I say that is because it sounds like she's just throwing in questions about his brother. But he mentioned his brother first.
Oh, first. Yeah.
And he's already emotional, you could tell.
Yeah. So she followed it up, I think, with one question, but this one almost feels.
But see, we had Sugar Ray Leonard on the ropes.
Yeah.
Had him on the ropes.
And I was all in to make him cry.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
Somebody in studio doesn't like emotions.
Oh, I was all uncomfortable.
Somebody doesn't like emotional situations. So,
I was uncomfortable.
So he pulled us out of it.
Oh.
We were all in, but I wanted to see Sugar Ray Leonard break down and cry.
I don't think I could have handled seeing that.
I didn't plan on it. I mean, I was surprised they reacted that way to that question, but it just just got him.
It was close. Is it? So this isn't the whole interview?
No.
But it's enough. It's the end part. You know,
all right, keep going.
I mean, I don't know if it's really for him, but I wanted to come here and
through your
I don't know, I guess make myself proud, but
now she smells
looking
blood.
up in the sky at the start, we see you there, and it just looks like you're talking to somebody.
Oh, really? Who? And that's it. Puts his head down. I'm sorry, babe.
And the camera just stays on the top of his helmet as he's crying into his arm.
I don't have a problem with it.
It was a little
I don't have a problem
overkill.
with it.
Yeah.
Because she said sorry right away, and she smelled blood. And
She did smell blood.
And she is a reporter. You know, they're scumbags to begin with, but that's their job.
Looking at someone, you know, she obviously knows.
That's what annoyed me. The first question didn't, but the whole thing, you thought you'd be here with your brother Chili. Because the beginning of it, it looks like she got the one question that I thought she should have asked right out. Like after he mentioned his brother.
Right.
Okay, you got to ask about him. But then just to keep going, it's like you fucking, when's the last time you fucked your husband? Why don't you talk about that?
Ooh.
You know what I mean? It's like they're such fucking bloodless, bloodless observers.
Yeah.
Fucking reptiles.
I didn't feel like she pushed that hard, though. It was right there on the surface. You know what I mean? So, and that's his last Olympics, I believe.
Let's hope so. After that display, inappropriate.
I can't get into the Olympics. I'm trying every day. I keep going to all the NBC channels.
Yeah.
To find something, and first of all, you know, they're obsessed with figure skating, dancing,
ice dancing,
ice yoga, whatever the fuck. It's too much.
Ice yoga. Me and Travis were watching a little ice dancing at the Borgata.
Christ.
Oh, was that fantastic? The man could not look more gay than when he's doing one of the ice dancing routines.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Oof.
And then I watched the curling. You know,
more curling.
The female American team is out of it. They were like 1-6 in tournament play.
Done skate.
Did you see the? Oh, you were probably gambling. The match right before Jim Norton's show, where the whole match was decided. Which are they called? Stones or what are they called? Buttons? Are they called houses? What are they fucking called? Those big rocky things. They had a measure to see who won the whole match.
Wow.
And then the Americans lost it. And that knocked them out. That was exciting for about 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Although the snowboard cross, that event rules.
Snowboard cross? What is that?
I think it's like 5 or 6 people.
Yeah.
Start at the exact same time. It's like motocross on snowboards.
Oh.
All sorts of jumps and turns and fucking.
It's whoever gets the finish line first?
Yeah, they're almost like elbowing each other out of the way. I mean, it's so tight. That shit rules. But I don't get like the bobsled and the luge where you're training for 4 years and you lose by 1/100th of a second.
Yeah.
You're training for years just so you can make up a 100th of a second.
That's it.
2/100ths of a second. That seems crazy to me.
So you could go home and second guess how you pushed off.
Well,
if I would have.
But couldn't the ice surface affect you by 100th of a second if you hit some dumb little thing that there's no way you would have been able to see, or does the course get softer if you're later on in the competition? Like
I would think, that plays a part in you losing.
When my losing days, we would always be obsessed with the time.
Really? Yeah. Your losing days, huh?
Have you guys seen the clips of Scott Hamilton crying after a male figure skater lost?
What?
Is this like a new clip? Let me say hi to Todd in Jersey. Todd, is this new?
Yeah, it just happened over the weekend when there was some Japanese guy who was projected to win the gold medal in men's, I don't know if it was solo performance or something, and the guy screwed up. And during the broadcast, you could hear Scott Hamilton like getting all choked up. And then they did it on camera afterwards, and he was all welling up in the eyes and started crying because this guy who was projected to win didn't win.
Oh, he's very.
All right, we'll find that. And did you see Johnny Weir?
Oh God, with the tiara.
Yes,
fucking
NBC is being held hostage by Johnny Weir.
Johnny Weir,
because if they say anything, Johnny
then
Weir is going to go to the
anti-gay.
press. So at this point, Johnny Weir knows that, and he's got a tiara on.
So he started out the Olympics. And I think they tamed him down a little bit.
Right.
He was wearing like a kind of regular clothes a little. He gated up a little bit. But now he just has pulled out all the stops. He's got a tiara on, glitter and sequined shirts, see-through.
I bet you those the old white guys that run NBC are screaming and yelling behind closed doors.
Why we letting this guy up?
But there's nothing they could do because Johnny Weir will make it a big fucking thing if NBC tells him to tone it down or anything. But he's now wearing a tiara on TV with Tara Lipinski. Can you see the tiara in that picture?
I don't think you can see it in that.
Oh, it's the green one. Go down.
Yes, the green jacket he was wearing.
Yeah, this one. He had a tiara. Look, he's got
a tiara on. He's wearing makeup, like girl makeup, a necklace, a big gaudy necklace. Holy shit, a green jacket.
He is holding NBC hostage, I'm telling you.
He cranked it up.
I'm telling you.
He's holding them. He knows they can't.
They can't
say
do anything.
anything.
They can't say anything.
What are you doing? Like he's wearing like a silver glittery jacket.
He dresses like Austin Powers.
Yes.
Fucking weirdo.
He dresses like your aunt. Like, you know,
yes, a little silver lame.
Like your aunt that's trying to still dress kind of hip.
Yeah.
Right?
Tara Lipinski's like smiling, laughing at him.
It's a big fuck you to Russia, too. It's a big fuck you to Russia.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, they don't
like the gay. I don't really like watching the gay.
If Putin meant business, he would get rid of figure skating then in Russia.
Oh, yeah. I think even the Russian figure skaters a little mysterious.
Is that a giant flower he's wearing in that one?
What is that? His hair is all puffed up. Oh, there's the pink jacket.
I kind of like it because it's hilarious.
Oh, there's the fucking he's wearing costume jewelry.
I like it because it's a big F you to NBC.
Oh, yeah.
I'm telling you.
That's not a shirt. That's a blouse.
Of course.
Blouse.
From Talbot. Yeah.
Talbot.
He's wearing Talbot clothes. Is that the store? Oh, fuck.
That Tara Lipinski's cute as a button, huh?
Yeah, man. She really grew into a fine-looking woman.
Yeah. Right? Yeah. And when you listen to them calling the skating, you just know when old Johnny Weir's talking.
Oh, yeah.
You hear a distinct, it's that S sound, really.
Oh, dude, you don't fuck around. He was, like I said, he was here in a fur coat and high heels. Went into the men's room.
He goes full gay.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I haven't been watching that much, though.
Let's say hi to Nick DiPaolo. Nicky.
Hey, Nick.
What's up, buddy?
Somebody was in a fur coat. Were you talking about Patrice?
Johnny Weir. Are you watching the Olympics?
Yes, I have his poster in my bedroom.
I think it's hilarious because NBC is out of their minds that Johnny Weir is showing up on TV in these get-ups.
Wearing a tiara and fucking silver lame.
Right, he's wearing a tiara now. And NBC wants to say something, but the gay stuff right now is it's an extremely hot topic. So if someone is going to do this on your network, you can't say anything because he'll go right to the press.
When hasn't the gay thing been a big topic in this country? I'm getting a headache. I've had enough.
Right?
I mean, I defend them, but Jesus, enough. Can I watch,
can I watch sports without being inundated with it? I mean,
No.
I would love to see like Putin run into Johnny Weir in the men's room.
Johnny Weir would probably like that too.
Yes, that had to be Norton.
Yes,
Of course. Where are you, Nick?
I'm laying in my bed where I'll be 2 seconds after I hang up.
Ah,
You guys do this.
that's fucking nice.
Well, yeah, I don't know how we do it either anymore.
Keep the hour. I know it's one thing when you're in your 20s, but
Fuck.
Jesus.
Enough already. That's my new thing. Enough already.
Getting up early.
What else are we supposed to do?
Horse shit.
Had a nice run. What the fuck?
Well, you say like it's over. You're on the radio everywhere.
Who cares? I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
I give a
What else are we supposed to do?
That's the kind of attitude that got me in trouble at another station.
Ah,
really?
Yeah.
Really? Yeah.
But my house is leaking like a sieve right now. My TV room, I have like 3 buckets in there.
What the fuck is that? The ice?
Yes.
Yeah.
All it's got is a jam like a foot of ice that has nowhere to go.
You got the ice dam, they call it, and then the water backs up under the shingles.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
gotta clear out those gutters.
Yeah, you gotta clear out the gutters. We gotta make sure your roof soffits are getting some heat in there.
Yeah, I'll get right up there.
Yeah, climb right up.
Yeah, but what happens if it gets wet? Doesn't that how you get like black mold and stuff like that built up?
Yes.
Yes.
There's other ways of getting black mold, Jimmy, you know.
Yeah. Everyone has black mold in their house.
Yeah.
No.
You do. You just don't know where it is.
Oh, no.
Absolutely. You can't keep your house completely safe from black mold.
Not me.
I got black mold from a prostitute once.
Yeah.
True story.
That type of mold's not allowed in my neighborhood.
Jesus.
I keep that to a minimum.
So, Nick, you don't watch the Olympics? It's a big...
I do. You know, it's been sucking me in here. It's just a little inconvenient when, you know, you want to watch hockey, I'm going to set the alarm clock for 5 a.m.
You don't watch hockey.
If you don't do that, you go on the internet, I'm looking at porn, and all of a sudden I accidentally stumble across, a hockey score.
Right.
Ruin it for me.
Have you actually gotten up early to watch it?
Well,
I have not.
Well, the USA-Russia game was on Saturday morning. That thing was amazing.
Yeah, I saw that.
With Oshie taking the shootout. They just kept going back to Oshie, and he finally did it for the U.S. It was an amazing hockey game.
Yeah, there was 2 times where if he didn't score, the game would have been over.
Absolutely.
And he came through.
Right.
I mean, I'd never even heard of this kid.
No, I don't really know much about him either. Yeah, you know, shootouts, they usually have a bunch of different guys on each team taking turns. But after a while, they said, fuck it, we're just going with Oshie over and over again. How many times? He four?
What, 4 out of 6 or something?
Yeah, 4 out of 6 of the shootouts.
Yeah, he's unbelievable. Apparently, he's known for this stuff, too. I mean, in the NHL, he's unbelievable. But I hate that shootout shit. I think it's so gimmicky. Play the fucking game. What are you gonna decide an NBA game with a free throw contest? You do it Coney Island for your girlfriend, to win a stuffed animal?
I completely agree with you. At first, I loved the shootout because it was so different. But now it's like, okay, it's a team sport, and now the game is being decided on individual skills. It doesn't make sense to me. But someone explained this is the preliminaries in the hockey tournament, so they have to do the shootout now because they have other games to get to. They just play one game after another.
Bullshit.
But when they get into the medal rounds, which is coming up very soon here, I guess those games they do play out.
But they didn't do the shootout years ago, right?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so at all. But I believe in the medal rounds they will play it out, though. They're not going to do the shootout to decide it. So that's good news.
I'm going to have to Google that right now. Hold on a second.
Yeah. let me Google.
What other events do you like in the Olympics?
I like the male pairs figure skating.
That is good.
Is that even an event? I don't know. I love that skeleton thing. It's
That's
like,
crazy.
hey, luge isn't dangerous enough. Let's put up face first.
Yeah, I know. Why do you?
They're doing 90 miles an hour, and their chin is literally 2 inches off the ice.
Yeah.
Can you imagine what that feels like? It's going to be unbelievable.
If you crash head on, I've thought many times there's probably going to be an injury suffered.
Oh, that's very good.
Oh, my God,
Logical.
you're going to disintegrate like a stuffed animal.
But you're right, luge, it's feet first, and then someone said, yeah, fuck that, let's put our chins first. And and Nick's right, the chin is below. It's almost skimming off the ice.
You could watch the helmet like fucking
crazy
right off the ice.
Yeah, what's
Very
that helmet got to do if you hit something?
Nothing. Your neck is snapping. Doesn't matter. Fucking
You're gonna
helmet.
end up on your feet.
Yeah.
And the goofy bobsled, the 2-man bobsled where the one guy in the back helps push and then he has to keep his head down the entire run.
Yeah.
And what, he trains 4 years for that?
Just to hide.
Right.
He's the only guy in the whole world that doesn't see what happens.
Right.
Yeah, he's just there for the ride.
On TV, everybody in the audience sees it.
But that's got to be scary as all hell, too. You just got to trust your front man that he's steering all right.
I would like to do that. See that in person. Or would you like to have one of you get in the back? And,
That would be
see what
kind of
it's like?
cool to see what it's like. Yeah.
Oh my God!
They're
And
fast. I would shit myself.
what else do I like? I like to ski jump, and I actually set the DVR for that.
But every jump looks the same after a while. You need a couple of those guys to really have a good fall.
Agony defeat, yeah.
Right.
Well, you have to introduce alcohol to the event.
That would be really nice.
I thought these Olympics were going to be a lot more exciting with all the talk of terrorism, and I thought, what better way to liven up the figure skating with a couple IEDs?
Right. Yeah, at the very least, take out a cross-country skier with something. Just
Yeah, you
one
want to be
guy.
a triathlon guy with a rifle you can shoot back.
Right, exactly.
Nothing looks worse than those cross-country skiers going up hills.
Right.
It's like,
I don't care how long you train, you still look like an asshole.
Yeah.
Trying to cross-country ski uphill.
It doesn't look graceful. It just looks like
you have to stick your butt out. It's like,
kind of doing a duck walk.
Right.
You got your dumb sticks.
Right.
They walk like me when I have to shit. Like, is there anything worse than when you fucking stiff leg down the hole? I don't know how my body knows that the toilet's in the vicinity, but it really fucking kicks into overdrive as soon as I hit my hallway.
I'm all about that snowboard cross, I think it's called. Have you seen that event yet?
Yeah.
That looks insane.
Yeah, they have perfected this stuff, man. Like you said, it's almost boring. I mean, the ski guys land, back when I was a kid watching the Olympics, every third guy would go off the side of the
Every third guy. Fucking launch himself into a header.
They didn't really figure out the aerodynamics of the sport yet, so all of a sudden they're like...
perfected. It's
right. That's what bores me.
Yeah.
They're perfect at it, and then they're only winning or losing by 100th of a second or whatever.
Well, that's the other thing we take for granted, I know. These things are decided, like you said, they work their whole lives, and they lose by 2/100ths of a second.
What about now they got the lanes in blue for the downhill and stuff? When we were growing up in that downhill, everything just looked white. You didn't know what a bump was, what a turn was. Now they actually have the blue lines so they could kind of keep on course and they could figure out, okay, this is a sweeping left turn or whatever.
Actually, those used to be like the snow fence they'd put there for you to get tangled up in.
A chain link fence, it says stay out.
You end up looking like Steve McQueen after the motorcycle jump in the Great Escape.
Remember those? You rarely see a downhiller really wipe out now in Olympic competition. Man, when we were growing up, you had a few that were just fucking...
They'd hit that snow fence and just tangle up in it.
I'm actually writing a movie where you take those blue lines and somebody sneaks in and then diverts them over the other side of the mountain, and then the adventure begins.
Oh, wow, Jimmy.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's a cop buddy movie.
Nice.
Now they have yield signs and you can ask for directions and shit. That's my favorite. That's my favorite event still, the downhill. To be on two wooden, sticks going 85. I mean,
it's crazy.
Put me in the wheelchair now,
Yeah.
Oh, it rules.
Just the sound of it too. They mic the course where you hear the skis on the ice like that. It just
absolutely awesome. Is
I
don't know.
So I'm still expecting something bad's going to happen before it's out. I think
We'll see. Yeah.
I'm not hoping. I'm just saying. I have to, as I am. I'm always looking positive, but. Something's going to happen at the closing ceremony.
Yeah, they really were pumping up the terrorism angle. I don't know. I'm kind of looking forward to the Sochi fucking Call of Duty level that's going to come out for the Xbox. I'm sure it'll be fun to play.
You get to shoot Matt Lauer in the
head. With his laser eyes.
Oh, God, Matt Lauer's so hateable. Bob Costas,
right?
Bob Costas came back last night.
He came back.
His eyes are still shitty, but they said if he waited until they cleared up, the Olympics will be over. So he had to get his face back in front of the camera to horrify all of us.
He had to lick Putin's ass some more.
Exactly.
Yeah.
How else do you get red eyes?
Oh,
the fuck is that about?
Fecal infection of the eye?
Absolutely. Bad wiping.
Red eye, yeah.
Bad wiping habits.
Bad wiping habits. Maybe a finger popped through and then he happened to have an eye itch.
They rubbed his eye and it's all over.
Yes, I think so.
Other than that, I've enjoyed the Olympics pretty much.
Yeah, it's
exactly.
all right. It's all right. It's too much figure skating. I like that curling, which is kind of...
That is a weird thing to watch.
That's like watching golf. You just kind of put it on and just kind of hang. You don't have to like fucking be...
No one's jumping up and down.
You don't have to be an athlete. You have to be an ex-janitor.
I know.
Fucking sleeping away there. But it is an odd... Yeah, who came up with that?
Canadians, I'm sure.
If you live in cold fucking areas, you'll come up with shit to pass the time. But you think some of these old Olympic curling athletes, their time has passed them by, and now fast forward, they're in a kitchen somewhere with a fucking broom. They must get fucking flashbacks.
Yeah. Flashbacks of glory.
Flashbacks of glory. Now it's like they're fucking cleaning up graham cracker crumbs in the fucking kitchen.
That's a sport, though, that no matter how good you are, it ain't getting you on a Wheaties box.
No, that's what I was going to say.
Yep.
Even in their prime, nobody gave a fuck.
No one gives a shit about the curling guy.
And I think the last Olympics, one of the ladies was pregnant as she was curling.
You can't be pregnant in an Olympic sport.
No, I don't think you should allow that.
Well, that's what that's for. That's in case there was a problem. That's what those guys with the brooms are for. Get that thing off the ice.
Oh, shit.
It's like throwing an octopus on the ice.
Yeah. Was that Detroit?
I think it is, right? The Red Wings do that shit.
That's fucking great.
What?
They throw octopuses, squids, octopi, or whatever the fuck they would be called on the ice.
It looks just like a fetus. It's very funny.
Yeah, it's very disgusting looking.
Well, Nick, we're going to see you tonight.
Yes.
Absolutely, kids, and looking forward to it.
Yeah, should be a fun night.
The big man, and it should be fun.
Yes.
Especially a guy like me. He's used to being in front of 60 people at a time.
It's 10 comics tonight. My God.
Yeah.
I know. And they got us doing 50, which is hilarious. I mean, 8 would have been enough, because everybody goes over by a minute.
Right.
You can't do 15 each. That's ridiculous.
That's crazy.
I'm not doing that. I'm gonna be a good guy and do 10 and say I didn't know where the red light was.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean 10 guys.
Patrice would do it. No, he'd go long.
Patrice would do 40 in the middle.
Yeah.
He would. He absolutely would.
So yeah, the city center, right?
Yeah. What time's the show tonight?
7 o'clock, I was told.
Starts at 7?
Yeah.
Okay.
Starts at 7. So I'm going to get there at 7:06.
There you go.
See you tonight, buddy.
All right, Nick. We'll see you tonight.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
Take it easy,
I
Nick.
appreciate you getting up early and calling us, buddy. We'll see you soon.
See you, bud.
All right, Nick DiPaolo, everyone.
Are none of the comedians here?
He's fucking great, man.
Everybody apparently is having weather delays.
It is kind of fucked up driving out there.
It's shitty out there.
I didn't even know until I woke up and looked out the window. I'm like, what the f***?
I didn't know either, yeah.
Fucking snow? Because I usually have to leave a little earlier when it snows now, and it's stuck in traffic.
What, these guys live in the city, though?
20 miles an hour.
Bob Kelly's in the suburbs.
Bobby's got to drive,
Dane Cook is coming in from L.A. Rich is from the southern Jersey, whatever. Keith Robinson's Philly. Bill Burr is L.A. Dave Attell.
Okay.
Big J. Oakerson. No.
Wait, Bill's not landing, though. Isn't he here already, or no?
Bill might be in a hotel. Bill Burr might be here soon, I would
And
imagine.
I think Dane's here, too.
Yeah, they're here already.
Oh, they're here already?
Yeah, they're not taking red eyes and...
No, I mean, are they in the building?
Oh, they're not in this building yet, but they will be.
And Jay is from, where's he from?
I think Big J just checked in.
All right, so we'll have somebody on next with us, that's for sure. Something else I want to say there, I forgot. Though.
Keith will never make it. He won't come.
He won't even be here at all, you're saying?
No, of course not. No, Larry knew that. He's scheduled to appear, but...
Scheduled?
Yes.
Weather. He'll blame the weather. Fucking snow.
Yeah, snow.
I don't come to fucking snow. I got my choppers Thursday. Remember?
Open your mouth.
Have you noticed?
Not really.
See?
Oh.
See?
It's great. You're like Mr. fucking Seafeld.
Yeah, you
showing Nurse Ratched his gums.
You did all right.
Yeah, they're okay. Good.
Holy shit, you did all right.
Yeah, they're not...
not happy that you did all right.
And I know. I'm sorry.
That would have been an hour of radio.
Yes. I had the big fucking crazy choppers. Yeah.
I could...
Nope.
I could. Did you see?
I got the bottoms done now in April.
Nice.
And then I'm done.
Did you see that?
I saw that fucking picture this
we'll talk
morning.
about it next.
Oh.
I have no recollection of this.
I'll tell you, you got some set of balls posting that one.
What are you going to do?
Yeah. I know.
Fucking hot young lesbian. Nothing wrong with putting that picture up.
Oh, shit, man.
Jesus.
I have
Fucking
no...
Porsche de Rossi in 1980.
Oh, my God, with a mullet.
It's on my Instagram, Opie Radio, but some broad that I went to college with posted it on her Twitter out of nowhere yesterday, a picture of me. I thought I was at a radio station in college. I assumed it was a radio station at first, then I started visualizing back then. I'm like, wait a minute, the radio station wasn't set up that way. I'm like, wait, then maybe it was the other radio station. I started on a tiny little AM station at Geneseo where it only went to the dorm. So I'm like, wait, was it GBC? And then I'm like, no, man, I'm not on the radio. And then I couldn't figure it out. And then she gave me a hint. I was a bar DJ up in Geneseo at 3 places as well. Fat Augie's. Mm-hmm. They used to pay everyone. Oh,
you're DJing.
They would pay people in cocaine. Not me at the time. And then that place shut down because they owed everybody money, so they ran away.
Oh, no.
Then there was a place called The In-Between with Basher, who I fucking loved. Basher was a great guy, still is a great guy, still doing it up in Geneseo. And then I forgot they opened up another joint called GJ's. And this is from GJ's. I'm in the DJ booth. DJing. I think I'm 19 there. I think.
Tender age of 19.
I got a horrendous mullet. I don't remember my hair ever being that red.
That is some red hair right there.
I don't know if it's the colors of the picture that was taken. I'm not trying to make excuses. I just don't remember my hair being this red ever.
Run through a vintage filter, I think.
I don't know. No vintage filter. That's how old this picture is.
The real deal.
And then I think I'm a cool dude. I'm wearing my fraternity jacket.
In a loose mood. Yes.
And the red fraternity jacket certainly doesn't go with the red hair.
Wow. It looks like a Christmas photo.
Yeah.
It's a lot of red in there.
Yeah. I'm getting killed.
Why?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm getting killed.
What are they saying?
This was the guy that put up numbers.
That's a good one.
But the odds were in our favor at Geneseo. There were way more girls that went there than guys.
Good thing.
I swear I did all right looking like that. Yeah, it's weird, dude.
Hey, that's fucked up right there, yo.
And then someone wrote strawberry blonde. Strawberry blonde. No, the comments are brutal. Oh, this guy writes, You're making fun of Terry Clifford card has been revoked.
Yeah.
What a dyke.
The lesbian thing is really coming through a lot.
Oh, yeah.
People
Sally, Jesse Raphael, Sands, huge glasses.
Sally Jesse. Yeah, she had that mullet thing going for a while.
Where's the V? Every cool dude had a mullet in the 80s.
Oh, yeah.
Brother man.
Everyone could walk around with a mullet in the 80s, and no one called it a mullet. It was just your hair.
What a dyke.
Crazy. Oh, man. Oh, look at it bigger, blown up. That's...
Let me see.
Oh, jeez.
Let me see. You got a big left hand. Jesus.
Wow.
That's the same left hand that was holding the shrimp from Homestead.
Oh, my God.
It's not a shrimp. It's a prawn.
Wow.
Very toothy smile.
But that stupid picture was in some dumb cardboard box for many years, let's just say.
Many years.
And now it's out there.
For the world to see and comment on.
I just said, fuck it, I put it up there,
Pop
man.
it up there. You might as well.
That's the bar GJ's where I was dry humping a girl in my car before my shift.
Oh, with the period.
And she had her period, and I had lighter jeans on. I guess lighter jeans were in back then. I'm trying to remember. So I went in, and that GJ's, they tried to do something different than In Between, where it had like black lights or whatever. What would you call them? I don't even know.
Yeah, black lights.
Sort of like black lights, I guess, for the whole floor.
Yeah.
And so when I walked across the dance floor, some of the people that worked there started laughing, their heads off, and they started sort of pointing down at my jeans, and I had a huge fucking blood spot all in the front of my jeans that the lights accented. in this place, GJ's.
That's great.
Because as I was dry humping, I thought at the time that I was doing really well, but it turned out she had
like, hey,
something else
wow.
going on.
She really is getting a little excited here.
I had no idea.
Oh, wait a minute.
Until I walked in and had this just huge spot in the front of my jeans. That was the same place, though, GJ's up in Geneseo. So,
wow. That is an old photo right there.
All right, I skated good. I thought this would be like a half hour.
No, it's,
quick 5 minutes. I can handle that.
You can wait till Voss comes.
Yeah,
You should do it when the guys are here.
Yeah, you're smart to bring it up now.
Yeah, you might want to do it when the guys are here.
Because
that won't be
boy.
back up.
Yeah, you might want to save that.
You're not going to bring it back up, are you, Jim?
No, but if it's there, I mean, how am I not going to look at it? But it's...
What's going on there?
You could check out the picture on my Instagram, Opie Radio. And you have anything to plug, Jimmy? You good?
I have Pittsburgh not this week, February 28th. It's close to being sold out, so I don't know if it's sold yet. And then
nice.
Ontario, California Improv, March 6, 7, 8. And Virginia Beach, the new dates, March 20 through 22 at the Funny Bone. And then Tampa, I'm doing the Cowhead Roast. And then I'm doing the gig Friday, Saturday at Side Splitters, 11th and 12th of April.
Nice. Also, don't forget our podcast. We got a brand new episode coming out tomorrow.
Ooh, let's check numbers.
Yeah, let's check numbers during the break. We like checking our numbers. And but the latest podcast that obviously you could still get, you could get all of our podcasts. We're up to podcast number 40, which is Ricky Gervais and Joe Rogan on the same radio show. That was a huge day, and it made for a really good podcast. Go get it through iTunes so we get bragging rights.
Yeah.
If you can't get it through iTunes, just get it. That's fine. But if you have the choice, get it through iTunes because, everyone is looking at the rankings and the numbers over there, and that'll just help us.
Indeed.
All right, we'll be back with somebody.
But see, people talk reparation. All right. I could get killed for this, but I'm going to say it. It ain't even funny either. It's definitely not going to be funny to white people. Or Latinos, or Asians, or Jews, anybody. Here's what reparations should be. Simple. Because look, we are all slaves right now. We work so that we can pay a debt to the bank that the government got money from. That they're borrowing not on our behalf. So we are paying someone else's debt. So we are slaves to the government, who is a slave to the bank. Okay? I think black people, as reparations, we can't get a pocket full of money. It makes no sense. Because niggas is just gonna... But here's what we do. Because here's what black people are trying to do. To create wealth. Like to become a wealthy people. Even though they'll be poor, there'll be some that are super wealthy. Like Oprah has a lot of money, but she ain't wealthy because it ain't from no tradition shit. She just lucky. So that's why she hanging on to that shit. Like she used to support Obama outwardly, but she did that shit and all those white women that love her said, I don't like you supporting this nigga so loudly, Oprah. So she quiet a little bit. But here's the reparations. I'm gonna back up. Since federal income tax is slavery, and we are all slaves, and reparations is an apology for slavery, the original slavery that we're talking about, black people should be exempt from federal income tax. Make sure a white boy, he didn't like that shit. He started biting his top lip. Because if you understand money, you shoot me in the head just for even thinking that shit. Because what that'll do, it'll cause wealth. Here to do. The people who are going to do what they were going to do with the 100,000 that we would all get are still going to do that. Oh shit! Got more money! More sneakers, nigga! But the ones that understand money gonna take that shit and create wealth. reparation idea. We all already have been slaves. Federal income tax is slavery. So I'm just saying, we're double slaves. They let us have enough to pay for our fucking plantation hut that we live in that they always threatening to take. We're gonna take your shit. Why? I've worked so hard. Why? They gonna do this? That's everybody. White people too. Why?
The Opie and Anthony Show is back on Sirius XM.
Oh, that's great.
Can't sit on the same plane.
We got Bill Burr and Big J. Oakerson in studio.
Yeah.
We were just talking about the Eagles documentary a little bit. Bill Burr has not seen it yet. I brought it up to Bill because I think he would love it. And Big J has seen it.
Yeah. I watch any I'm a documentary guy in general.
Absolutely. Documentaries. He's an intellectual.
Documentaries, that's like fast reading.
Yeah.
That's how adults who never read or did well in school act like they know some shit.
Yeah.
Can bring it up at the parties, right?
Yeah. Get my Hitler facts down.
Did you guys see Walk of the Penguins?
Yeah, that was an amazing documentary, actually. How the fuck do they know how to do that shit? But you said that the Eagles hated each other right out of the box.
I think it's so crazy when you have like that much. They said like they were kind of like a pieced together studio band, like from all studio players.
Right.
And then like immediately they were on private jets, and then but they hated each other immediately.
But all they had to do was keep it together.
Yeah.
That's all they had to do.
That's so bizarre.
Yeah, that was.
How do you hate yourself if you hate each other when you're on a private jet making a shitload of money?
Because that was still very early on in the rock star cliche, though. Like Billy Ford Clinic had just started, I think, in the late 70s. It was like 5 members. Like nobody knew to tell John Bonham that, hey man, you might want to. You're kind of doing that every night. Like people didn't know to do that. So
there's this new thing that's.
And people actually believe that we're going to break up the band and we're all going to have successful solo careers because we're all famous.
Right.
And you didn't realize that, maybe actually the Eagles shows how talented the band was.
They actually did.
Henley had a great run.
Real good run.
Even Glenn Fry pumped out a couple of hits back.
Smugglers. Joe Walsh. Who didn't do well from the Eagles?
You really get exposed when you go solo.
Politics and contraband.
The Smugglers Blues.
No, you really get exposed when you go solo, like how much of the lifting you were doing in the band.
Yes. Right. Obviously, Don Henley had a lot of weight on his back.
Oh boy, a little boys of summer after the Eagles.
Yeah.
Or he's really good at business and he was smart as far as who he hooked. You never know, but sometimes
well,
you get left out there twisted in the wind. Mick Jagger's had some brutal ones.
Oh boy,
yes.
The long hair skull face guy who came at the end, the I can't tell you why guy. He didn't have any.
The Poco guy.
Yeah, he didn't have any good.
He was
success.
He was bummed out because he was in Poco, and then he gets the call to the big leagues to join the Eagles, and he was only with them, I think, 2 or 3 years.
I remember they kept saying he's like the new young guy, and then they show his first concert with him. He's wearing like overalls like a child. He's wearing Oshkosh Bagosh overalls.
And he was pleading with the band to just try to keep it together because he didn't want to go back to Poco.
Aren't we all friends?
Gig. But you're talking about Don Felder. He was the one that didn't do that well as a solo artist.
Who's the really good musician? But he just
Joe Walsh, Glenn Fry.
Joe Walsh had the brutal drug problem. But, they didn't know. Everybody learned with them. Like the first roid users, they just were what is it? Horse tranquilizers? Shoot it in my ass. Now they're down to a nice cream. You just sort of rub it on. Your muscles get big for the game, and then they shrink back down at the end of the game.
They had to fucking shoot it up.
TV adds 20 pounds of muscle.
Oh, my
and you get to come
God.
home. What a find.
Is it really down to a nice cream? What a
Lyle Alzado's putting syringes in his skull.
Yeah.
Right.
His fucking head sounds like a bowl of soup during that landing.
Yeah, now it's a cream.
A nice cream.
No, it's just like weed. Weed's down to like a vaporizer.
Right.
All of that shit. We're all going to be on roids as we get older. And,
Yeah.
That's Cinegenics. That's roids for those old people they have in the commercials. It's going to happen. We're all going to be roided up.
No one remembers fucking having to clean seeds out of your weed on an album cover. No one remembers that shit.
Right.
Now,
it's wax.
There's no seed. You don't deal with seeds anymore.
Although,
a little wax action.
Although we got some weed on a private island. I did a cruise ship, like heavy metal cruise ship show. They went to a private, and we found weed from one of the workers there who made our buddy walk like a half a mile to some guy cutting coconuts with a machete. One of those scenes. And we came back, and that was pretty seedy, gross.
Seedy, old school weed.
Even when you show it to you and you know it's going to be garbage, you're like, okay.
The guy's got a machete. What are you going to do?
You don't want to turn it down.
You roll a joint and that stem pokes through the side. Fuck, man. I got to make a patch.
How much for the coconut?
I got to make a patch. I forgot about making
a patch. Pull the stem out, patch it up.
I've never even heard of that.
Oh, yeah. You'd have to take a little piece of rolling paper
and patch it up.
And rip it off and then lick it and put it over where the hole was from the seed.
But why would
the stem?
Re-roll it.
I don't know.
Why do you have to make a patch?
I want to get high now,
We
man.
had to fucking smoke some weed.
Yeah. Nothing worse than a leaky reefer, right, guys?
Right, Jim. A leaky reefer.
You watching the Olympics, Bill?
Yeah, I missed a lot of the hockey because it comes on at 4:30.
That's what Nick DiPaolo was just saying.
And I keep forgetting to set my VCR.
Right.
Yeah, my VCR.
My DVR.
Did you see the Russian game?
Nope.
USA Russia?
I saw the end. I saw the shootout where we just kept giving it to Oshie.
That rule.
And he's just sitting there smiling like, hey, this is fun.
Right, I'll do this.
The world is watching.
Right.
Dude, how about Bob Costas toughing it out, man?
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
With the pink eyes.
God
Pink
damn
eye.
eyes.
They at one point they had to pull back so far. It was a full shot of him. Yes. It was like he was standing across the way on a subway platform, and my eyes were still watering. I'm like, how is this guy going to work?
Because they knew they were horrifying everyone, so they just kept pulling the shot back.
Did.
You're right.
I felt bad. I just felt bad for the guy. But this is my thing about show business. It's like how fucking brutal this business is that he's showing up out of fear at that point.
Right.
Well, like, if I don't show up, Matt Lauer's going to come in. If he kills it, I'm out, and that's it.
Yep.
I started in the ABA in the 70s.
Right.
I'm not. You have to.
I'm
drag
not going
me
out this way.
Yeah, you got to drag me out of here.
That is true, man.
Who did that happen to? A famous baseball player? Wasn't it? That's how Lou Gehrig got his start. Oh, someone's got to help me out with this
or Mickey
story.
Mantle, somebody
got
hurt. That's right.
The star of the team got hurt, and then they brought in, I think it might have been Lou Gehrig or somebody for the first time, and then that guy, we don't even know his name anymore. But he was the star of the team. Who the fuck was it?
And back then, I
think it was Lou Gehrig, how he started his career, but whatever.
But back then, when there was no free agency, so you were on that team. So if there was a guy, if you played center field during Mickey Mantle's years, you stayed in the forever. You couldn't be like, all right, guys, I think you have this position handled. I'm going to go to the Cubs. They're like, no, we own you, and your dream has died.
So you just sit here.
Yeah, have fun in Charlotte.
And maybe if someone gets hurt, we'll put you in.
I don't know why this
documentary on the guy that started.
Wally Pipp keeps coming up.
Might have been Wally Pipp. And was it Lou Gehrig?
I don't know. These people aren't very smart on Pal Talk, but they help sometimes.
But I think you're right. I think it was Wally Pipp was the starter for the Yankees. He was a very good player, and he got hurt or something, and then they moved. I think it was Lou Gehrig. Are they coming up with Lou Gehrig?
Yeah.
Eddie Fresno, wasn't it?
I think that's how it happened.
Took over for Wally Pipp.
And Wally Pipp was never heard of again, but he was the starter.
Yeah.
And he did all right.
Thought it was Ema Kaminsky.
Well, it was,
Seriously?
No, I just seen it.
Oh,
I was testing my poker face.
Okay, that was pretty good.
Didn't Frankie Fresno, whatever I just said underneath you? I was just making up old school names.
That kind of sounded like it could have been a player, though. David Tell's outside the studio. We should bring him in.
Oh, hell yeah.
Of course.
Dave!
Get him in there.
They can't hear us through that big door.
No, there he is.
Dave Attell.
Dave.
Thank you. Do you have my special seat prepared?
I do.
His special seat.
Yes,
you're on the lazy boy.
It has a fist on it.
Yeah.
Can we move one more up to the table?
Yeah.
Dave doesn't want to sit down
big
low
boy
like that.
table.
Everyone just move over a little bit.
What's up, y'all?
Hold on, let me grab it. Which one is that? What number is that? 8. Number 8.
Number 8.
Hey, look at that. Club Soda Kenny bringing in a nice chair for you.
Hey!
Move up to the big boy table.
Anything else on the Olympics there, Bill Burr? Are you into the ski jumping, the luge,
No, I'm
the
sick
Skeletor,
of
whatever the hell it's called?
No, the people who like Olympic hockey annoy me.
Why?
Because they always comparing it to NHL hockey, which they don't watch.
Right.
And NHL hockey is infinitely better
You think?
Than Olympic hockey? Oh, my God.
You don't like that the rinks are bigger?
I just don't understand. These rinks are bigger. There's no fighting. The talent is way less. I like how there's like 3 NHL guys on each team,
right?
For the most part, other than USA and Canada, and then they're just like this is just like a bunch of all-star teams. No, it isn't.
No,
it's like the NBA. There's like 2 stacked fucking teams, and the rest are shit.
That is a very good point.
Here comes Latvia. What are they going to do tonight? They got like one guy
that made it to the
Zdeno Chara and the rest of his team. I mean, it's stupid. And they go, and then everybody just sits there lying, going, if the NHL was like this, I would watch. What? If it was fucking 2 weeks long, you could hang in there, and and they went right to the championship game.
All right,
and then they start making suggestions on how to make the NHL better, and they start talking about the NHL like it's still 1975 with all the bench curling brawls and the stick work.
I'm guilty.
I heard Mike Wilbon said that. The stick work. It's like, what are you talking about? Like they're out there at the face-off, sticking in each other's fucking eyes. Once every 5 years, there's an incident. And then all those guys who don't watch hockey, they all pile on. They go, see, this is why. This is why it's not one of the top sports out there. I'll tell you, if they would just get rid of this Dave Schultz. I'm telling you, he's out of control.
Holy shit! Yes.
Yeah, it's stupid. We're all hanging on to 1980. It's not amateurs anymore. The Cold War is over.
Right.
Yeah, it's done. It's finished. It's boring.
You turn.
Yeah.
There we go. But the luge. Sorry.
But how about that luge? Yeah, I haven't really been paying attention. A couple of the skater girls are fucking cute.
I try.
Skiers.
I realized halfway through that I was the only one who had passion for the Olympics.
Yeah.
I just felt the crickets
You
around
did.
me. I plowed through it, though.
Yeah, no, it was very good, very
Save
funny.
something for tonight.
Yeah. I brought 8 in the evening energy to this morning show.
I can't get wound up about a sport where the final score is like 1-0.
Yeah.
Like
That's
after
such
3 hours.
a chick thing to say.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Damn.
No.
That's how they get women to watch. That's why they ruin
I like
the
the
NFL.
Rangers. I like the Rangers because I like their helmets. That's a chick thing to say.
Exactly.
Okay, tier 2 is the scoring.
There we go.
That's what they do. That's what they do with the NFL.
You're not a soccer guy, then,
You can't cover
No.
guys anymore. So even if you don't like the game, if 900 points are scored and you get to watch a crowd going crazy, even people who don't like it will sit down and be like,
wow, this
what's
is exciting.
What's everybody screaming about?
I need to see blacks doing things I can't do.
Killing on stage. Sorry, man.
A lot of herky-jerky movements.
Sorry, man. Sorry, man.
I have a friend who is working on the Olympics.
Not hard to believe.
The amazing
Johnny Weir.
the amazing things they told him, like what to do and what not to do over there. Like like don't bring deodorant, you'll stand out. Watch the movie Taken. You might need to know some of these.
Don't kiss a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were talking about Johnny Weir earlier.
And we're convinced he's holding NBC hostage.
He's wearing tiaras now.
He's the ice skater. He used to ice skate.
And now he's a commentary with.
He's doing the commentary with Tara Lipinski.
And he's taking up at the 12:30.
Yes.
Where's Sam? You got to see a picture of what Johnny Weir. He's now wearing tiaras because he knows. Because he knows NBC can't say anything because he'll go right to the media.
Yeah.
Oh, is that because Russia doesn't like?
He's shoving it in their face a little bit too.
Yeah, it's
How
all
about
about
winning?
How
about winning?
Way to shove it in their face by dressing ridiculously.
Bringing the gold home.
They don't care. They don't care.
But now he's up to wearing tiaras.
He's the Eddie Izzard of commentary.
It is the whitest couple of weeks you'll get, though, on any television show in America.
Yes.
Especially sports related. It's all just
Johnny Weir. So
white people.
See him.
Big
really
blonde Nordic fucking
nice teeth,
yes,
cheekbones.
just
Norwegians,
yes,
Norwegian,
plunging and splooging.
The Swiss, a lot of fucking girls with
a lot of Kyles
ponytails and braids,
Lithuanians,
yes,
Latvians, Estonians.
Show the one with the tiara
and the green shirt. He started off kind of that, though. We knew he was gay and everything, and NBC knew he was gay and shit. But then he just started like uber gaying it up.
Each day it gets worse.
Yes.
Oh yeah, it does.
To where he had a tiara.
There's the
Show that
tiara
one.
shot.
He's wearing a tiara.
And you know NBC doesn't want that. But they can't say
Makeup.
anything.
You have a pocket square
That's
with cocks all
hilarious.
over it. Little baby cocks.
Jesus.
Take that, Russia.
Yeah, it is some kind of, hey, we'll show Russia.
Will we tiara in the two-man bobsled? I don't know. They should make that like that.
But it is odd. You see McDonald's
spooning
commercials, the Olympic McDonald's commercials
with the McNuggets
are usually the same, year round. So they try, and even though it's the white people's Olympics, the Winter Olympics, like they show these black people hanging out with their white friends watching the Olympics on TV, and they're like, high-fiving over like Olympic hockey.
Oh, it's bad.
It's like, no, look.
I like when they show the athletes biting into the gold of an Olympic gold and somebody else eating a McNugget.
Oh. Yes.
That's the path. That's the path of champions.
Is that the same thing, really?
That's what they do.
I know.
They make the Winter Olympics is such a white event. Did you see how much they've made the All-Star Saturday basketball night? Like, it's the blackest thing I've ever seen. Now.
Oh,
It's like,
really?
the dunk contest is just a freestyle, 3 guys dunking while a guy DJs. That was, I swear, it's not even.
They brought a DJ into it now.
Oh,
Nice.
The guys were getting their dicks sucked by white girls while they're waiting to go on.
Special guest thug baby.
It really was. The guy
Thug baby
DJing
in the house.
And it's not even like they don't like do like a 10-9 scoring anymore. They just send 3 guys out there in baggy shorts and like just dunk away while a guy DJs.
I didn't see the All-Star game at all.
Oh, it was ridiculous.
Yeah. Not check that
The final
out.
score was like 163 to 150 something. Just like no defense.
But Bill Burr turned me around on the Pro Bowl.
Yeah.
When
Pro Bowl's a great time.
I know. You called in and you turned me around on that thing.
You got to go. I mean, I wouldn't sit down and watch it on TV.
Uh-huh.
If you go, there's no way you're not having a good time, and you're
Right.
fucking
Amazing.
Hawaii.
Yeah.
How many more days on the Olympics?
I think Sunday's there, right?
Is it?
I think.
Gold medal game Sunday.
I know.
This is quality hockey.
But
I'll tell you if the NHL was like this.
we're playing Canada Thursday. That'll be cool. That's going to be great.
Yeah, that'd be great.
And what do they do?
That's gonna
They
be a
march
great
out they march out again?
Yeah.
I think they do their big closing.
But now you know some of the people, like, oh, that guy.
Oh, that one.
Oh, all right.
That's
Yeah,
the-
I
okay.
see.
Oh, that's.
Oh, he had that tragedy.
Right.
Hey, that
kinda
kid should dress
exploited
like that after the Olympics lose. Then that would actually be really tough.
Yeah.
He was in here.
No, and I mean after, like when all the Americans and everybody go home.
You just stay there dressed like
just
that?
stay there dressed like that.
Good luck to you. Yeah, I don't think the Russians
Now
are
that
very
would truly be in your face.
heroic.
This guy doesn't care. He was here in a fur coat and high heels, walking around
In the men's room.
In the men's, and they walked in
who's
the
going to
men's
do
room.
anything? Why would you like?
That's just it.
No, I know.
Yeah.
Have him waiting a bread line with a.
You with your high heels.
Good-looking guy.
I know you're right. But whatever, but
I don't
it takes
understand
balls. I think that takes balls. To
It's
do that.
you're what's wrong with this country.
Right. Point at him.
I think that takes balls if if you just dress like this your whole friggin' life, right? And then one day you hung out with your friends dressed like that, just the pounding you would take.
Oh, man.
If you leave, if you walk away from your friends and you start a whole new life, if you just show up like that, it's just people like, I mean, that's what he does.
How about in the 80s? In the 80s, we tried to turn Russia around with like Rocky IV masculinity. Like he beat up their biggest, scariest guy.
Yes.
And now we send over some like cupcake to like
that's
twirl his way into their hearts. If I can change, we can all change.
It's a different world.
You know what? You're right. It's a different time.
Well, I think we should exchange him for Pussy Riot.
Pussy Riot? Yeah.
Pussy Riot.
Hostage
We can move him right to
exchange.
Williamsburg.
Straight up trade.
They're like Williamsburg chicks anyhow. You see them on the L train.
Yeah. They'd fit in great, yeah.
Heading over to the, what's the name of the clubs there?
I don't know, the Hannibal Burr show or some sort.
Didn't they just get arrested again? Those chicks just got arrested again, right?
No, for what?
For making awful music.
Yeah.
Well, 1 out of 3
I'm not
is
into
super
Pussy
rock.
Riot.
I don't know. I'm sure their music.
It's
Pussy's
horrible
great, but the
screaming.
riot,
The
riot part is a little rough.
The riot part.
That's right. It's like a Ladies of Laughter Showtime special.
Ladies of Laughter.
Oh my God, that was what's his name? Women of the Night.
Is that terrible?
Clever ways of still calling them whores. That's really not respectful, guys.
Yeah, those fucking specials are like,
ha,
this.
whores.
Those specials were just like, oh,
What, you
right.
you don't like
Click.
them?
Yeah, twice.
Click.
Yeah.
No?
No.
Not at all.
Oh, look, Rita Rudner.
Wow. Yeah, wasn't Women Tonight hosted by Martin Short?
Yes, that was great.
He was fucking hilarious.
That
too.
song. I love
Yeah.
that. He comes out with that song.
Yeah, and he was bringing out Ellen DeGeneres, and he couldn't get through a name. Ellen DeGeneres, and he kept stopping, going back.
Well, the joke's on him now, huh?
Yeah.
I guess in the Oscars.
She's, hosting the Oscars.
And he's guest star on
Just when you
SCU.
thought it couldn't get any worse.
She's so likable, Bill. Come on.
Just when you thought it couldn't get any longer.
I bet she comes out dancing.
I hope so.
The whole audience.
You don't like a woman in an Argyle sock?
When are the
I
Oscars?
guess you've drawn your lines.
A couple weeks away from the Oscars, probably.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't paid any attention to any of that shit.
I haven't seen
I
any
could
of
give a crap.
I've only seen a couple of
I was getting some screeners, but like...
Yeah, they stopped sending them. What the fuck?
Why do they send me screeners when I don't
Nobody's
vote?
going to them anymore, and they're not making any money. So
That's
your
true.
freebies are slowing down to a trickle.
We got them this year, didn't you get them?
Yeah, but they stopped
I got
sending
some.
them. There's a few more out there, right? I'd like to have. Wolf of Wall Street would be nice.
Well, how do you guys get being in the media? That's how you get them.
We're part of SAG, I guess.
And you did a couple of Joe DeRosa's short
That's
films.
right,
so
Bill
you got
Burr.
your card.
That's right. I
He's got his card.
We got our SAG card.
Me and Bill acting it out a little bit.
Yeah,
Right?
Opie's a must join.
That's right. That was fun.
Yeah.
I kind of like the Joe DeRosa short. Joe's doing all right.
Joe's crushing it.
With Pete Holmes. I'm happy
Pete
for
Holmes,
him.
he's meeting all kinds of people out there.
Yeah. Is he really?
Mover and shaker. Yeah, he's doing what you do. He's doing what you do out there.
Good for him. You guys see each
You
other?
run in the castle and you see how long you can stay there. You save your money before they throw you out.
Has he changed, Bill?
Huh?
Has he changed?
That's great.
No,
He's not L.A. Joe?
He's still, wakes himself up with anxiety. He just really is one of the most wound up.
He is,
but
man.
he's one of those guys you just got to be like, Joe.
Yeah.
Joe, it's going to be all right, dude. You're doing fine. And then you literally see like the cinder block come off his chest. And
Yeah.
all right, thanks, man. Thanks, man.
He seems
So,
more
yeah.
relaxed since he moved out there, though.
Yeah.
A little bit.
I haven't seen him talk to him.
But how's Pete doing?
I
Has anybody seen the show?
watched it a few times. I like it. I don't like
His sketches are fucking.
Yeah,
great.
I like. But his sketches are amazing. Actually,
Yeah.
he does a very good job.
So
with
I
his
think
sketches.
that they brought it back. They're picking it up. I think they're going more in that direction, which I think is great because there's already a zillion talk shows.
Yeah. Yeah, and he does that so well. Like, so focus on that a little more. The
Yeah,
other,
how do
the
they
other
do
things,
that, though?
the other stuff he did was all right, but I wasn't blown away by it.
Are
But
they
the
live-
sketches I liked a lot.
Live sketches on the stage or pre-shot?
Pre-shot.
So how do they
All-
do that?
all
It's a
in,
talk show,
though.
like you show up and he's like, "Here's a sword and a wig." Now you're in a pirate sketch.
No, he does like a monologue.
I want to talk about my book. Hey, you know what? We need more talk shows. It's the way to do it.
Yeah.
It's the way to do it, guys.
Fallon did all right last night.
How was it? Was it good?
Yeah, but how could he fail? He had all these A-listers coming out. U2 was playing from the top of 30 Rock.
Wow.
Yeah. Of course it was going to be a great
I
show.
don't understand why it's such a big deal doing a monologue between 12:30 at night to 11:30. Like, who do they think goes to bed? Like that big decision. Can this fucking guy?
Oh, that's great.
Can this guy still be funny?
Yes.
An hour early. It's 11:30 on a Tuesday. If you're still up, you don't give a fuck about your job.
Right. It's all farmers.
Yeah.
At 11:30, it's like farmers
Yeah.
and good people,
Right.
and it's just whores and just
Yeah.
evil.
Right.
At
To 12:30
It's 1
people.
hour.
Yeah.
It's only an
One
hour
hour.
difference.
You're right.
Literally
Holy
one
shit.
fucking hour.
And they-
Somehow Jimmy's going to go
Yeah.
from having this killer show and every, let's see how we have to tune into tonight's show. We have
Different
to
feel.
see. This is 60 minutes earlier.
And no matter what time it starts, it always sucks trying to be funny when they actually film it at 4 o'clock in the afternoon for a bunch of fucking housewives. That's the part that sucks.
But they're wishing him good luck and all. You're right. Good luck. He's already been doing it.
Yeah, I
and
don't-
he's probably taping it at the exact same
Dude,
time, so there's nothing
11:30
different.
at night.
Right.
There's nothing different for him because he's taping it at the exact same time.
Yeah, 11:30 at night in a comedy club. You're like halfway through the second show. That's the evil drunk show already. So
Right.
they act like it's churchgoers.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Jimmy's going to be fine.
Yeah, I think
Something
you're
tells
right.
me he'll be fine.
Yeah. It's 11:31. Oh boy. Let's see how this material works.
Can he make it work?
This is a more mature audience. Showing Mutual of Omaha commercials all of a sudden. It's fucking 11:30 on a Tuesday. People are up because they can't sleep. and they want to laugh.
Because that wild anything goes 12:30 crowd,
Oh, they're
like the
nuts.
Purge.
Yeah.
Show up.
I don't know why it's been like that though, for years. It's that slot's for the crazy guys.
Watch out.
I know Letterman had to go to wearing a full suit because they just would not accept him in jeans and sneakers.
No.
Crazy.
Listen, you can do that kind of rigmarole at 12:30, but don't bring that in at 11:30 at night. Okay, I put my kids to bed 4 hours ago.
What a great point.
Doesn't matter.
Jim Norton was at the Borgata this weekend, speaking of second shows, and he had something happen that I don't think has ever happened to any of you guys. A guy walked in the middle of one of his bits where he needed everyone to focus with two poodles.
Two giant standard poodles.
Two giant poodles.
Walking right down the aisle.
High roller.
Walking.
Yeah.
Oh, obviously. They can't tell him, no. Walks in with two poodles and sits down.
And a tiara.
Was he riding on one?
It was so irritating. It would have been less distracting if he came in with one unicorn. Two fucking giant poodles.
Two giant poodles.
Ugh, fucking high roll. I get a high roller getting preferential treatment. Like,
Exactly, so do I.
Guy drops $50,000, he wants to go to the show.
Right.
But when someone's walking two giant fucking shitting machines down
Did you have a fun time? Hey, look who paid for this giant rug. There he is. Fly in, high roller. Jesus Christ, you never saw Casino?
I was good natured about it, but I was fucking steaming. It was really unprofessional.
I definitely saw. I was like, oh man,
They can't tell those guys no.
You know what would have been great
Obviously.
almost is if you didn't say anything to him. Did you say, like, just to not acknowledge? Because that's clearly, that's beyond crying for attention.
I had to because it was at the crib. Because why would anybody who's why would they care if they're stepping on a punchline? It was wrecking something, so I had to. Otherwise, it looks like you're just gonna have a joke that doesn't do well. So you have to stop and address this because otherwise, it's just too.
Yeah.
If it had been on a pause and he had walked in, I would love to have just looked at him and his dumb fucking dogs.
And not said anything.
Hope they have worms.
Who do you think was the fan? The dogs?
That's true. Maybe the
Where we
dogs.
going, boy? What is it? pulling them into your show. Slow down.
You smell something, boy?
You guys ever have anything like that? Anything that compares to poodles?
Yeah, I've had rescue dogs in the show. Like, we actually did a benefit at Gotham for the seeing eye dogs.
Right,
and they were all laying on the floor, like as we were talking with the people who trained them and everything. And the dogs could not look more bored. It was like great training for like all the boring shit they're gonna have to do.
Not get excited about things,
just laying there.
But rescue dogs,
I started in that black scene, so I've had like gang fights happening in front of me on stage. And with the host, like the host would be like, "Oh, I'm bringing the first guy on stage. I'll keep going for Big J," and then just run out, and him and his four friends went and fought like four other dudes in the front. And if I wanted to get paid, I would just have to like narrate the fight for 5 minutes, and then hopefully get out of there with my money.
Proper?
No, that was Sweet Cheeks.
I never did that.
In Atlantic City, yeah. It was,
I just heard all the stories.
Wow.
They threw chicken wings at me.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you bombed, they threw the chicken wings at
Oh,
you.
Jesus.
No, not if you bombed. If you were me that one time. That was a regular thing. They pegged me with chicken wings. Yeah.
I did
That's
that Manhattan
rude.
proper, and one entourage chased another entourage around the room. And there was a metal detector when you went in.
Oh, it's the guy
Holy
outside of
shit,
Sweet
really?
Cheeks place, the bouncer we became friendly with. Kevin Hart used to host it every week.
Yep.
And he was also a bounty hunter, and as he would check IDs, he would like run it through this machine to see if people have, and he would just like arrest people. He was like citizens arrest guys that came in.
Warrants or something.
And by the way, these people I feel like they didn't even know, even though the comedy show happened every week, I feel like they didn't know there was a comedy show happening. So they would come out. It was like the dance scene in Malcolm X. Like everyone's wearing zoot suits and stuff. Like and they'd show up like that, and like like a pimps and players ball, and then they would get arrested out front by this just some dude, like just some guy bouncer.
What a great gimmick!
Hilarious.
Just making a few extra bucks on the side.
Yeah. What a great gig!
Someone's got to have warrants.
That made me feel bad.
Yeah.
Like you'd be walking out, oh, great night, gonna have a couple of beers, and all of a sudden your freedom is gone. Just like
Your freedom is gone.
I mean, one thing if they knock on your door, make them on the fucking ground. That seems like fair.
Make them work for it a little bit.
They make you feel bad that society's in a place where you commit 10 arrests like that.
You're getting on a Ferris wheel. Here we go. All of a sudden they just cuff you.
That was in
I
Philly?
wanted to go around.
Atlantic City.
Oh, wow.
But not Atlantic City, like, not the Borgata, like, right off the boardwalk where it's like, toothless blowjobs.
That's why I don't
shady
understand
areas.
your dog thing. I don't know how those fancy dogs got through that Atlantic City,
helicoptered in.
Yeah, they probably got a fucking helicopter to the roof. I was so irritated.
Were they the big ones or the little ones?
Huge.
Oh, okay.
Huge. If they were Paris Hilton size, it would have been mildly annoying. But this was a whole fucking thing.
And how big were, what were their colorings?
White, 2 white poodles.
But they sat down and they were very well
They
behaved.
were well behaved, and the guy
But
wasn't
you can't
a
get
dick
that
about
image
it,
out of your head as you're sitting there. Because now you got to discuss it with your friend next to you, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But
I had the lead singer from the band Queensryche had his whole family with him, and his daughter had her like year-old baby on a leash, just like running. Like she was holding the leash, but the baby just kept running around, like falling and like making noise, just being like,
and
just being a
was
baby
she?
at like 1 a.m.
What color was she?
Stark white,
Okay,
but like
I see a
so
theme
stark
here now.
white, it went to white trash.
I had some really good lines, though. I was like, look at this guy with his dogs.
That was a good one. That one killed.
Place went crazy.
I smell a threesome.
Yeah, I think I said rude much. It was really funny.
But you could tell
Really
he was a
funny
high
lines.
roller.
I'm glad you came in here. Not.
Yeah. I wish I would have thought of that.
Married guys with white guys with children are the only ones who still say that.
Not.
No, they still. If you go on Facebook, you see that all the time. Having a great time at the cookout. ... Not. And it's like it's still 91 or 89.
Facebook is useless. It's so fucking
Well, I
annoying.
like being invited to play Candy Crush and poked. Yeah, hey, someone's
And
invited
invites.
you to this.
And now it's like bad inspirational shit.
Oh, it's taken on water.
Yeah.
Big time.
Bad.
That's well. I guess all the younger kids aren't on it anymore.
Nah,
because all their parents are there.
Yeah, now it's all parents. Yeah, with their bullshit fucking
40-year-old divorcees trying to fuck a girl from high school.
It's the 11:30 crowd.
There you go.
It's the 11:30 crowd.
They switched over.
What a great point. What's the big deal? It's 1 hour sooner. And he tips at the exact same fucking time.
Yeah.
With the same band, the same
everything.
guests.
They had to change the set, I would assume.
You know they did. Somebody
They had
has
to
to
do that.
justify having their fucking job.
Yeah.
You just sit there staring at the suits.
Right.
What suit?
Yeah.
Is this the right color charcoal to put him in at 11:30? It's like it's Jimmy Fallon. He's
That's
got
still 12:30.
Yeah.
I
Jimmy
don't
Fallon
know.
crushed it on. SNL was also 12:30.
Right.
I guess he's had 2 hits at 12:30. It's 11. This is your big shot, kid.
No, it's 11:30.
bringing it down
SNL's
now.
11:30.
And what?
SNL's 11:30.
11:30. There you go.
And what was wrong with his set? Why do they have to change that? It worked fine for him at 12:30.
How different is his set?
I'm sure it's different. I didn't even.
different.
I
See, we
DVR'd
don't
it, so I haven't even
understand.
seen
He
the whole
kept the
thing
roots,
yet.
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
You can't fire those guys in February.
Guys, we're not smart enough to understand the difference between 12:30 and 11:30.
Yeah.
This is for showbiz.
There are people that know.
who crunch numbers.
Yeah, they know.
Yeah, we're just fucking.
And he does. He
dopey
tapes at the
DJs.
same time, so it doesn't even matter.
Nothing is different to him.
They broadcast the show
because he doesn't even see the
early.
set behind him, so nothing's different. He's still looking into the camera. He doesn't see anything different.
The difference comes at like 8 p.m. and like 12 p.m. Like that's where you have a wildly different crowd. I think.
Yeah.
That's where it's very
Yeah,
different.
I guess that would be different. Well, maybe you're going up against different competition, but I don't know. I don't.
So who now? Seth Meyers takes over his spot, right?
Yes, in a
Next
couple
Monday.
weeks.
Okay, so right now,
Or
what
next
is
Monday, you're
behind
right.
him now? Like nothing?
Probably some news coverage. or
Old
something.
Jimmy Fallon's.
Carson
Yeah.
Daly.
Olympics.
Doesn't Carson Daly show come on?
No, that's
Let's
an
hope not.
hour later.
Yeah, that's
That's
That
insane.
is crazy.
That's
That's
1:30 in the morning.
Carson Daly, Carson Daly is a fucking genius.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
Byron
he is.
Allen
Does he
comfortable.
That's right. Yeah, he's a genius,
No,
man.
he is.
You go on that
He owns
hour.
The Voice.
Not competing with anybody.
That's right.
Never
owns The
fought
Voice?
for anything more than that shitty slot.
Competing with like the Jack Chop. you fucking have like
He's
a
up
30-year run.
He's up against Shantae and T25.
He owns that show, The Voice.
I believe so. Yeah,
That's
Does he
awesome.
really?
I believe so.
That's awesome.
Isn't
He
like
gets a
Byron
nice
Allen
taste
like
of that.
secretly like some like he owns
He's a
everything? Doesn't he, like-
multi-millionaire,
Someone
Byron
told me he
Allen.
owns
Byron
Delirious.
Allen?
Byron Allen has almost Oprah
Someone told me
money.
he owns Delirious.
Holy fuck.
Eddie Murphy Delirious.
Byron
Yeah.
Allen.
No, he did.
owns
For
the
what
Olympics.
reason, though?
Because everybody, he bought Delirious like 4 or 5 years ago when people still bought DVDs.
Right.
Like HBO showed it, and they showed it, and then that was it. They never re-aired it, so they just had it, and he bought it for I don't know what. And then
He is a genius.
And then he turned around and he sold them like 2 million copies at like $20 a whack.
How does Eddie not own that?
Somebody got fired.
No kidding.
Byron took his Up With People money and bought every urban act that works. Every funny bone in America.
Wow.
Dude, Comics Unleashed is brilliant where he doesn't have to, he shoots it himself. He doesn't have to write anything. You just come in with your material and he just sits there teeing you up like, so I heard somebody brought some poodles out to your show?
It's such an organic feel to it. And the guys are just funny every time. I'm like, wow, what a home run this show is.
Doesn't his mama judge you? Like when you get done, it's like my mom didn't like that. And she's like a little old lady holding a purse with two hands in the corner, like,
I've never watched it.
I haven't seen it.
I watch it, I scroll through it, I see who's on it, and I'm like, I never did that show. Yeah.
I turned it on once and I literally saw Kevin Hart.
Oh, good. I want it there. It's my new image.
I saw Kevin Hart and Adam Carolla air humping like shit and high-fiving each other, and I was like, this is probably not great.
Yeah, that's probably really funny, though. Just two guys letting it all hang out. I love it when the comics get together and just go nuts like that.
Kathleen Madigan fake laughs at them.
In front of the fish tank. They have a fish tank on the show.
Oh, do they?
They have to calm everyone down after all the crap come up.
We need a fish tank.
Yes, we do.
Hey,
let's
let's
get a fish tank in here.
Let's not attack the victims of that show.
Yeah,
they're thrown into that arena.
Oh,
the victims of that show. Yeah.
I did see a list of who was going to be on that show, too. I was looking at the guide, and I was like, I'm not watching that.
Comics Unleashed?
Yeah.
It's just, yeah.
They do their acts, right?
The setups are like somewhere between awkward seat on an airplane and ran into you at the mall.
But no comics call each other on. I guess I'm so used to Tough Crowd where people were just like, what? But nobody calls each other on the setups or the fact they're doing bits. And the comedians just fake laugh at each other's bits. It just seems painful.
Wow.
Yeah. Like fake laughing through bits that you know are bits.
And then if it's not funny, you just have to pray the camera's not on you when you do your
And those guffaws to it. You're like, yeah.
Oh, you're
That's
doing
when
that.
A comic
You just
doesn't
see
like your joke, but there's a TV camera on. It's a kid. You just
see the red light turn on the camera. You're like, oh fuck, it's me.
That is what a trip to SeaWorld's like.
That's a wacky take.
I guess we know he's not going to take the time slot after Byron now. You three guys.
Well, what time is that?
4 in the morning?
Yeah.
That 4 in the morning crowd.
Why do they call it Comics Unleashed? They're all fucking they're all behaving perfectly well. Yeah.
Look
exactly.
out.
Comics on a short leash. Comics behaving perfectly. Comics doing as they're told.
Comics, please do not deviate from the script.
Exactly.
It's kind of a North Korean Unleashed. Do exactly what we talked about.
There's no food in the green room.
We should take a little break. These guys are in because they're doing the Patrice O'Neal Benefit tonight. That's going to be fun.
Second annual. Hey, thanks again,
Second
guys.
annual. What are you kidding me?
Helping
Fucking
us.
great. Yeah.
Everyone's doing what, like 15 minutes?
No, we
there's
can't.
10
There's too many.
comics.
Well, there's a zillion comics this year because I got a ton of grief from everybody. Loved Patrice, so they're like, dude, what the fuck? Why wasn't I on it last year?
Right.
I reached out to everybody that I could fit on, so next year, a couple people from last year I couldn't get on, and then I'm hoping they're not thinking that I slighted him. It's a fucking nightmare doing it.
Let's go bigger venue next year.
Well, I was thinking maybe do like 2 shows.
Yes,
that way everybody
Bill.
can do 15. But then it gets to the whole thing. Who's who you going to put on the late show?
Oh, Bill.
And that type of thing.
Yeah, just what dude.
But how about a hand for Bill, like putting this all together? Really, it's Bill's.
Maureen Tarrant.
And Maureen, your other name.
Yeah, Maureen.
I think we should all praise Bill, but I don't like you leading us into an applause. That's just uncomfortable.
Come on, be unleashed about it.
Bill did a great job.
Really, Bill.
Yeah,
absolutely. Good for Bill.
It's really Maureen Tarrant. Maureen does all of it.
Well, she's doing the heavy lifting, but
yeah, I just go, I want to do this, and she goes, okay,
all right,
I'll
why
figure
the
it out.
fuck do I got to sign this? Relax, Bill. I don't know how much time they should do. Okay, here's the setup. I figured these guys could go first, and maybe you could do this.
You're just all fucking
right. I'm
panicky.
sorry, Maureen. No, it's okay. I understand you guys are all psychos. That's basically the conversation.
Do you have a lineup?
Yeah, we got you going first and last. I hope that's going to be okay.
Happy to go first, and then when it comes time for last, just don't wait too long if I don't show up when you announce me. Because I've left.
We've choppered in your biggest poodle fans.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
was that guy a fan? He was just a high roller.
I don't know.
Does he know you?
I don't know.
Or of you?
He was rolling at a high
James
level.
Norton, my favorite.
Yeah, I have no idea.
All right, we're going to continue with Bill Burr, Dave Attell, and Big J. Oakerson. Stay there.
The Opie and Anthony channel. All Opie, all Anthony, all the time. It's real.
I mean, black women are amazing. I'm gonna tell you what, if you need to get money back or refund, you better get yourself a black bitch, nigga, because she'll get a refund. I went in AT&T with a phone I dropped in the toilet. My bitch was back there. I'm like, hold on, let me talk to this guy. Hey, man, I dropped my phone in the toilet. I just want a replacement phone. And he's like, well, I can't do it. I had to put a hood on her head because she's back there like... I'm like, look, man, all I want, I'll take it refurbished, nigga. Sir, we cannot give you any phone. If you drop it in the toilet, we are not responsible. You got one more motherfucking chance, man. Sir, I'm sorry. Okay. This bitch come back with 5 phones, and I don't have to pay the bill no more. This nigga is in the back, feedled up, crying. I told you, motherfucker, I wanted a refurbished replacement phone, asshole.
The Opie and Anthony Show is back on Sirius XM.
Dirty deeds and they're done dirt cheap. Hanging with some very funny people today. Bill Burr, Big J Oakerson, and Dave Attell.
Yeah.
All doing the Patrice O'Neal Benefit today. Colin Quinn's on this list, too. We haven't promoted the fact that Colin's going to be at this thing.
Colin, Dane Cook, Nick DiPaolo, Dave Attell, Jim Norton.
Talent.
How much more do you need? Yeah.
Bob Kelly.
Talent, yeah.
Keith Robinson, Bonnie McFarlane. Is she the only female comic?
I think so, yes.
Hey.
She's a comedian.
I know. Well, yeah, but
We got a lady coming to the stage.
A comedian.
A comedian.
Guys, let's change pace a little bit. And
yeah, we're going to switch it up a little bit.
Switch it up a little bit. Dirty deeds, and they're done dirt
quite a lineup.
cheap. It's a great lineup. It sucks that you guys are only going to do about 3 minutes each.
Everybody can do like anywhere from 12 to 15.
That's beautiful.
That's way too long.
It's going to be a long show.
Yeah.
Get your money's worth.
Starts at
Get
7?
your money's worth.
Yeah.
So it'll be.
Oh, it starts at 7. Okay.
So it'll be at least 2 plus. Wow, it'll be 2.5 hours probably, at least, right?
Longer, I bet.
Longer, right?
Are we taking a European style intermission?
Yeah,
Yes, we are.
All right.
There's an intermission. It's going to be fun.
Is there an intermission?
Yeah, it's going to be wonderful, everybody.
Slideshow.
It's going to fly by for everyone. It's going to be laughs.
Last year flew by.
Yeah.
And you had at least 10 last year, at least.
Yes, we did.
It was kind of nice. It was a nice rhythm to it.
Yes.
Moved along.
It definitely moved along. Very good. What else is going on? I'm trying to think here.
I don't know. You
Did the
distracted
Olympics.
us with the Sports Illustrated.
Oh, yeah. I knew
Those
there was
fucking awful asses. I
Jimmy
hate
hates
that
those
cover.
asses.
They stink.
I love those asses.
No, they're terrible. Bill, I'm telling you, they're awful asses.
Jimmy, you don't mean that.
Bill, I would never lie about that.
But you're
I'll
in the-
lie
but you're
about
in that
everything.
chick.
HIV status, how much new material I have.
But then you turned us on. You turned us on to the ass girl from Instagram.
Jen Selter.
And she's solid.
That-
I
her
heard you
ass
talking about her. Yeah.
Oh, her ass is fucking. It's awe-inspiring.
Look at these broads.
And these flat messes on the fucking.
Flat messes.
Their asses are fucking dull. I'm telling you, look at their asses. It'll make you annoyed.
They're beautiful.
They're not. Dude, I'm an ass
Jimmy.
freak. Trust me.
I want to see it.
I know.
Jimmy.
In the magazine, they may be good. I'm only seeing on the cover. I'm only looking at the
Cover looks terrific.
No, they're fucking.
Not the greatest cover, but still.
Their asses are terrible.
Jimmy is an ass snub.
Dude, they should have just
You're
got
an
Jen
ass.
Selter fucking just dropping a deuce and running. That would have been nice. Her fucking ass is spectacular.
Have you seen her yet on Instagram?
No.
Her ass is it's a
She's
perfect
known for her
beautiful
ass.
Yeah.
She's the latest girl that's known for her ass. Because we've
So
had a
which
few
direction you think
come
she'll
before
go?
her.
When you get famous like that, does she go the direction of like porn, or is she going to do some kind of like this
she'll
kind
just
of
do
shit?
because she's got like almost 300,000 followers. She'll do she won't do any sex work. She'll just do like photos and bikini modeling and shit like that. She won't need to do anything.
That's good.
Why did they decide to
What?
to do the zero gravity thing
with Kate Upton.
With Kate Upton,
she droops a little bit.
So I was just thinking,
she absolutely droops a little bit.
It's brilliant. It's a brilliant
and
idea.
The Kate Upton fans are going to be yelling and screaming, but your girl droops a little bit.
They put her in the old what they call
a little bit. I said a little bit.
We all droop a little bit.
Of course, but
I like the way they droop.
Yeah,
like her tits in zero gravity. Look at where they are.
Yeah, let me see.
They're up
Those
there.
are real, huh?
So that
wow, is she? That was the vomit comment they did.
Yeah,
on? That's pretty hot.
You think she really went on the vomit comment there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's
no other way to make her.
Guys, this is why females have body issues. We have, as men, we have to stop doing this.
I really do.
If we don't shame these pigs, how are they ever going to fuck guys like us?
That's an even better point, actually. Bill was right and Jay was righter.
Is she the only one in zero gravity?
Touche, Jimmy Norton. Touche.
I think that. Some
any other celebrities in there? Any others that we know?
No, that's very reminiscent of the
Cheryl Teague.
That's
That's the Cheryl Teague's look.
Remember the Cheryl Teague?
That woman is a goddess.
Yeah, she really
Whatever
is.
you want.
That's like
exactly.
Whatever you want,
nudity.
She's a little fat around the hips.
You know what, you guys?
You are so particular.
That's cool if you like girls who are like,
Yeah,
a little bigger.
Into that.
We should
grab onto something.
Here, pass that around. What are you doing?
I know exactly. Stop hogging it.
Are you going to cancel your subscription to Sports Illustrated because of this smut?
I sure am, Bill.
Every year,
you should be put on a fucking list if you do that.
There's one of those news stories.
These asses are fucking awful.
Jim, you'd have your nose buried.
Look at them.
In it.
No, that's but so what? Good improv, Jim.
You went flustered. Flustered was great.
I was in a no talent spiral and I just stopped it. But no, their asses are fucking terrible. Look at that fucking caved in awful ass.
Oh, no. Jimmy.
It's awful.
Jimmy, how
and
could
I'm not
you
that
say
guy.
that?
You've
Bill,
lost
I'm not
touch
that
with
guy.
Jimmy, the holidays just ended. Now, come on.
Look,
Try to be an adult here.
Fair enough. I'd funnel under it and take her shit in my mouth. I'm not denying that, but it's not a good ass at all. It's an awful ass. All three of them are terrible.
Jimmy, you don't mean that.
That's why they group together.
Yeah, they really do.
Jimmy, what are you really mad at?
But I'm not that guy. I usually would never fucking. I always am the one that'll go, that looks okay. So that made me angry.
So if she's in front of you, you're going to say that's an awful ass.
But that's not a good way to judge it because I've paid chicks with dicks to jerk me off. That doesn't mean fucking
Yeah, but you're allowed to have an opinion on this too.
Thank you very much, Dave.
Hey, listen, I didn't come up here to get ganged up on. All right,
that's true. We don't
understand
bully.
what you don't like about it. Is it because it's big or something?
We don't bully here.
Can you think if one of those girls listening? Can you imagine what that just did to their? By you just going like this, that ass makes me sick, and I've paid chicks with dicks to jerk me off.
They're not listening.
That's all she heard. That would be.
They're not listening. They're coming off a whipped cream binge. Some kind of ass-tastic.
They just came back from All-Star Weekend. They're hurting.
I doubt we're their cup of tea as a radio show.
Yeah. Wow.
Big question to ask him. How hungry were you during this show?
I think Jimmy.
Is
you're gonna make her get? You're gonna make them get their?
Not me.
You're gonna make them get the butt implants.
Come on, man. That's
smell
fucking bad.
I don't even smell it.
I don't smell it either.
No.
Who farted?
Because I just read something on when you smell somebody else's fart. It's actually
their
molecules
shit.
that were from inside their ass that then stick to the inside of your nose.
That explains the hard-on. Molecules of shit. No, I just don't like their asses, man.
But they're going to get butt implants now, man. You're going to make them get butt implants.
Trust me, I'm not an ass snob. In the magazine, it may look great. Just in that photo,
I think you don't like them because.
Listen, Jimmy, I'm not saying that they could stick with your conversation, but come on. Oh, they got Jesus, this is for DeRosa here. They got the older boys broads in here.
Joe does like.
Joe goes old.
He likes a weathered chick.
That's an ass. See that ass on that fucking girl? That's what I like. That's a perfect.
Really?
Let me see.
That's Jen Selter's ass. That to me is a perfect.
Jim, I didn't come in here to objectify women. Okay, if that's the direction the show's going in, I for one.
I gotta leave right now.
You're ruining the picture.
Oh my God! What the fuck is the problem, Jimmy? Look at these.
Yeah, they're beautiful girls, and their asses may look good.
There's a woman.
That cover I don't like.
I gotta take a phone call if you don't mind.
Uh-oh.
This guy's been on for...
Opie, you and your radio show.
2.5 hours he's been on.
Dane Cook. 2.5 hours.
Yeah, hi, who's this?
He fell asleep.
Hello?
Hi, who's this?
Put down the cereal bowl, sir.
Hello?
Maybe he'll call back. It's a big surprise.
What happened?
I don't know. Maybe he'll call back. Sorry. Back to Sports Illustrated Swimsuit Issue. Yeah. Yeah.
That is like that girl with the nipples.
Oh, look
there.
at her.
She's
So
beautiful.
sweet.
Oh.
Come on, that's the winner right there.
Yeah, that girl's
That's a
the
nice
winner.
one.
I'd say she should have been on the cover.
Is that the
Nice
centerfold?
one.
Is that the official centerfold in that?
I don't know. She should have been the cover, and maybe Jim would have been a little nicer this morning.
Or just a better picture. I literally think they made those asses smaller for the cover. They're awful.
Yeah.
Very good news. Our special guest is calling back.
How about Clay Matthews? He's in here. He has nice model hair, too.
Oh, that's very nice.
Yeah.
he's got good head of
You
hair.
sit under his shitter?
Let me take this call. It's very important. Hi, who's this?
Yeah, this is Bobo.
Oh!
We're very busy today, Bobo. Why are you calling? We got Jay Oakerson and Dave Attell and Bill Burr in here today.
Now, I was going to make this quick about a crazy experience I had on my way to seeing Reverend Bob Levy last Sunday.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead.
Well, what happened was on the way.
This is supposed to play out this way.
That place that I called.
Okay.
When
Just so
I
you
called
know.
the directions to the venue, they gave me really bad directions.
Uh-huh.
They gave me bad directions.
Right.
They told me Peapack, New Jersey was the closest train station, but all that time it was Short Hills. And I got all the way to some town called Peacock, whatever that.
This is like the beginning of an Oscar-winning movie.
And I get a...
If you could just play this guy. This is the saddest fucking thing I've ever heard.
If you could just play this guy. Congratulations on the 76ers thing, by the way, Bobo. Congratulations. 2-day contract with the Philadelphia 76ers.
What?
That's a story in the news.
Oh, okay.
High school student with Down syndrome.
Well, it's great that...
Down syndrome was signed by the Sixers for 2
Yeah,
days.
but it's great that Bobo's calling in because one of my favorite clips on this show is Patrice laughing during the up and down game.
That was amazing.
I was standing right here when that happened.
Yeah.
Right in the same
That's right.
spot.
Jay was here.
Yeah, that was...
Hey, Jay Oakerson was here for that.
I wanted to use that expression, but I don't know how to say it, that French. This is very apropos.
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 I try to just mumble my way through it.
No, never doubt yourself.
This is very
You're right.
apropos.
So, Bobo, do you have a point today?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, there was more to the story.
Oh, okay.
Oh, thank God.
Keep going then.
This is just the setup.
I actually got stranded in that station waiting for a cab because I was struggling to find every cab company I called would not go into that area.
You know, I got stranded one time at the drive-in. I was branded a fool.
Oh. Little bit.
That's what I felt like.
What amazing commitment.
If you saw me that day, I looked like Jack Nicholson at the end of The Shining.
It's great. I wish you looked like Scatman Crothers at the end of that film.
Oh, it sounded like you had a...
Well, did you make it to the show, Bobo?
Oh, good question.
Yeah, I made it
credits.
to the show. I made it to the show.
That's your movie.
See, if he had just paused before he said that, he would be an alternative comic.
Yeah, yes.
You got to take this to Sundance. See
I
what
picture
what the boys think.
I picture this like a movie that takes place in one night. This is kind of an American Graffiti thing. His story. More morons and their fucking night out.
But who would play Bobo?
Oh.
Because Bobo can't, because then he won't get the Oscar for just being himself.
No.
You got to have someone that plays
Penn's
Bobo.
too old.
Sean Penn's too old.
Wait, who has his level skills?
I think Edward
Bobo?
Norton could probably
Ed
play
Norton?
Bobo. Yeah.
Yeah, but he's not moving tickets right now. We got to get our money back here.
And you want a guy that kind of looks like Bobo to begin with, don't you?
Well, they do great work with makeup these days.
DiCaprio, maybe they could say.
DiCaprio.
Gilbert, great, but not as smart and savvy.
Unfortunately, this is the 17th most difficult trek to see Bob Levy anyone's ever had.
Really? Was there parking by the time you got there? Were there any seats?
It was way too far. I was at Peapack. The show was in Springfield.
Oh, wow. If you know the map,
never the Twain
Now,
shall meet.
now he's going Johnny Cash on us.
I've been everywhere, man.
And when I finally did get a cab, that came. Guess what happened? That guy.
Wait! You told us to guess. We're trying to guess.
He took you to his destination, and the cab smelled fine.
No.
You found his last name was this story in the glove compartment.
You started talking and then didn't realize by the end that he had shot himself.
No, by the time I got there, that
thank
cab driver, I felt like he extorted me for every cent I had in my pocket.
Extortion?
Really?
I didn't know you got a February.
I had to go to the ATM to get to get more money.
Wait. How much was it?
There you go.
160 he extorted me for.
Extorted you for 160. How far was it, Bobo?
All the way from P-PAC all the way to Springfield.
Do you know miles? Do you know things like that? Or is it just toothpicks that fall on the floor you can count?
I was practically close to Pennsylvania.
So, Bobo, what was the problem? I'm not hearing any, like...
He spent $160.
$160
to go see Bob Levy.
Stop, apparently.
Yeah.
And the guy gave me bad directions. The venue gave me bad directions.
Right.
Hey, listen, one time, shame on them. The second time, shame on you. I don't think you're listening, sir.
Fool me twice, won't get fooled again.
Yeah, first time, shame on them.
I really got stuck in that.
Second time, shame on you. 500th time, shame on this radio show.
Shame on your mom's womb.
Oh, Anthony.
But the venue
Jesus, on a Tuesday.
I don't know why.
Tuesday.
Jesus.
Oh, God.
Got 3 more days of this.
That's why.
At least it's not a sunny day today, so we won't feel too guilty after leaving here.
What was the venue, Bobo?
Don't put that in our fucking heads.
Good question. What was the venue?
Was the Comedy Cove at Scotty's Steakhouse.
Okay, well, there you go. That's why when I play Eastern Pennsylvania, I play VFW halls, nice in Columbus. Excellent directions.
Right.
They will make sure you know where to go by the click. That means a mile in military terms.
Yes. Was it by the sea?
The Comedy Cove.
The Royal Order of the Water Buffalo.
I already forgot the name of the place.
Steakhouse.
Some kind of steakhouse.
The Comedic Sound.
Did you? So
on Pier number 9.
You never made it there?
Oh, I made it. Bob Levy had just started by the time I got there.
So what's the problem?
Yeah, what is the problem? Oh, it cost him $160.
Oh, wait, that's the end of the movie, and that part is in color.
Right.
The whole movie you shoot in black and white, and then you get to that. And then you start with him at the show, it's in color, and then you go back to black and white. So then it's artsy.
Shows you his track.
Travis is telling me it's only 25 minutes. So this cab guy really fucked him.
Wow, Bobo, the guy saw you coming.
Yeah, that's for sure.
He took
your
advantage
tuxedo.
of me. I feel this guy took advantage, tried to take
All right, hold on. Bob Levy's not there. Hold on.
So much levels of corruption. This is the house of cards of stories. This is the house of cards. I can't wait to go home and download this complete and binge.
Oh, you got to get caught up. You got to get caught up, Dave.
You got to binge watch it.
You're like 3 seasons into Bobo's life.
Episode 1 starts about 25 to 30 years ago in a delivery room with a woman crying.
Well, the story gets better, people. We go to the next level here. We got Bob Levy now.
All right.
Oh, good.
Mr. Levy, what's up?
He went to the wrong train thing, right?
Yeah.
You know how far he was away from the club?
Huh.
He was 15 miles away, and the guy charged him $160.
Fuck.
He was like just babbling when he got in the thing because he was all nervous. And the guy was like, "Fuck it, I could probably make a fortune off it."
Oh,
Jesus, he
Bobo.
took advantage of you, Bobo.
Bobo needs a poker face.
Yeah.
Yeah, he flipped out.
Bobo needs a life coach.
Life coach,
We should find out the name of that cab company who takes advantage of a guy who's obviously
as much as we hate Bobo, this isn't right.
Disabled.
Yeah, what was the name of the...
I called up. I got the guy. They're going to get it down to whatever the charge would be, and they're going to send him the money. Because I said, he's taking advantage of a guy that's, whatever.
That's very nice. I would make it.
I love how no one wants to say it.
Oh, with merch?
Yeah. $160. That's 2 T-shirts.
Yeah, with fucking taxi cab
cozy.
logos.
But you guys are missing something. How did Bob Levy get involved with this? How did you get involved with Bobo's problems?
He's a man of the people.
Yeah, he loves his fans.
Because Bob paid $200 for the same ride.
Yes,
Bob. I walked into the show, and I had like 10 minutes left, and I already did like an hour. And he walks in, and I go, "What happened to you?" And he just starts screaming in front of everybody.
Oh, my
He just
God.
got fucked by a cab driver. And everybody thought he was raped by him or something.
Everybody lifted up their steak knives, because it's also a steakhouse.
He was like fucking, and he just went on with the story. How he had to, he didn't say 100 was enough, so he had to stop at ATM.
Where was that anger while it was going on, Bobo? You need to get angry as it's happening.
Everybody ripped their lobster bibs off and ran to the door.
We gotta fight this guy.
That surf and turf crowd, very angry people.
Bring your lobster tails. We might need them.
We're trying to have some laughs, and a dunderhead has been taken advantage of.
But Bob, Bobo thinks you just started your set, but you're at the end of it.
No, I did 10 minutes. He seen me there for. He came
That's
in
it.
and I was like, "What the fuck happened to you?"
Oh, that's great.
And he was like, just like babbling, and everybody was like, "What the fuck is going on with this guy?"
Now,
And he told me afterwards. So I fucking called up and I said, "You can't take advantage of somebody like, you know what I mean?"
Right?
Yeah. And they go, "That's real. That's not fair." You know what I mean? Because we have some people in our family that are, you know, like him. You know?
Oh my God!
Oh, come on.
Dude, you should do like public service announcements, like to raise money. You know, each year over 30,000 people are born.
With whatever.
Whatever.
But you know.
And,
kind of. Well,
Bobo, what kind of driver was it?
All right, dare I say he was black?
Dare I say?
He goes,
dare I say?
Dare I say? How did he sound?
you.
Bobo does accents now. How does he sound? How did he sound?
I don't know. I can't imitate the voice. He kind of sounded
Give me
like
money, motherfucker.
Jesus.
Yeah, pretty much DJ Who Could speak, and that would pretty much describe what he sounded like.
Like DJ Who Kid.
Oh, like DJ Who Kid.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
No.
So you didn't ask him like, hey, that's a lot of money.
I didn't, because the whole point, I felt threatened.
Stand your ground. Stand your ground.
Right.
Threatened how? How'd you feel
Stand
threatened?
your ground. He felt threatened.
Oh, this took an ugly turn with one question.
Why'd you feel threatened?
I felt I could have been dropped off in the woods in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Did he ask you how much money you had on you?
Did he call you new fish?
Objection, Your Honor. Leading the witness.
Oh, no.
Yeah, because I'm saying, why would the guy charge 160 when you don't look like you'd have that kind of money on him?
Did he say how much money do you have?
Did he touch you, Schmeckel?
No. All I said was I said I have $100 and he said it's going to be at least 160.
Wow. You saw it in your eyes, man. You saw it in your eyes.
I had to get off at an ATM.
What a scumbag!
What, to get more money?
Then
he had to go get another 60.
To the venue.
As annoying as Bobo is, I want to fucking strangle this.
Right? What
this
kind of
cabbie.
town is this?
Yeah.
The fuck?
No, and you know what?
He's
the
in
funny
Deadwood.
Thing is, they told him, the guy told him it was near Pennsylvania. It's nowhere near fucking Pennsylvania.
Oh, man.
He was 15 miles away, but I talked to the owner, and they're going to reimburse the money. And I got
But they should
Bobo
fire that scumbag cab driver.
Hey, let the buyer beware. That's what I say.
And Bobo, how
Caveat emptor.
this might be a tough question, but how long were you in the cab, Bobo? How long did it feel?
I think it was maybe a half hour.
Wow.
Were you sitting up front?
But that's because he dropped you off to the ATM.
Exactly.
I had to sit in the front seat.
Well, that's extra. There you go, son.
Why?
That's extra.
Who's in the back seat?
His wife and kid.
Wait a minute.
Shit.
Wait, some guy with his wife and kids drove you?
That wasn't a cab, dude.
Shit.
That
Was
wasn't
this
a
really
cab.
an episode of Are We There
You were
Yet?
robbed.
Yeah,
You were robbed.
Did it look like a cab?
It was an abduction and robbery.
It was a cab, but supposedly,
Bill, you're right, this is a movie.
I found out from the company, their drivers are freelance.
Oh,
freelance. Oh, they're freelance.
Yeah, then he goes.
Well, you had to pay for that.
Bobo goes missing, and then Judd Hirsch looks for him.
Right.
Yes, and then finds him and wish he didn't. God, this guy's shut up.
You paid for the experience of being part of his family. That was the extra money.
Yeah, exactly. It was like you were Steve Martin in The Jerk.
Yeah, like Cracker Barrel, like the family experience.
Yeah.
This guy shows up with his wife and kid in the back seat.
How old was the kid?
17.
Smart enough to laugh at Bobo.
I'm gonna assume he was 5 years old.
All right. You
cool.
could assume that.
Okay.
Don't insult him.
Right.
Was it a station wagon?
No, seen him sold. This is just a rough guess.
All right.
So he's got his wife and kid. They
Tell them
stop.
how much money you have on you.
Wait, was there any sort of signage on the side of the car? Did you just get in a car?
Yeah, it said family style cab driving.
There was signage on the car.
There was?
Yeah, there was some stickers that were
No child left behind transport.
Then the cab driver got out and started selling bootleg T-shirts to Bob Levy's show.
Did the mother or the kid talk at all to you?
No, I don't think they really spoke that much.
No, huh?
Really?
They knew.
So did you talk the whole time?
I'm sure.
No.
And they stopped and made you get an extra 60 out of the fucking bank?
Oh,
No, every word that came out of his mouth, the driver just kept seeing more and more dollar signs.
Oh, yeah. Could you imagine the conversation between him and his old lady when Bobo got out to go to the ATM? Oh, man, I'm going to soak this motherfucker.
You really shouldn't be doing this. Listen.
Yeah, you're in shit.
Times are hard. Times are hard. Oh, my God. This is like 12 Years a Slave meets The Rain Man.
Right.
Meets something else. A heavy metal video.
Exactly. That's pretty sad.
Axl Rose getting off the bus and Welcome to the Jungle. I mean, you can go so many different ways.
Call up Joe DeRosa.
12 years
Please.
a cab ride.
Yeah. All right. Anything else, Bob Levy?
That's it. After the show, I went downstairs and I seen a black guy with his family having a steak dinner.
Yeah. Celebrating.
Celebrate.
And they went,
Celebrate.
boom, baby.
Yeah.
That's when they pulled the con of the year. Booyah.
I also have to say that caused me to play this one mission in GTA 5 that makes me laugh every time I play it.
Uh-oh.
Every time I fail that mission. Remember that mission where you got to repossess the guy's car in the mansion?
No.
And if you fail the mission, if you walk into the guy's wife, well, she's in some tennis. Well, she's with
Who gives a shit?
Wait.
How do you have no ability to understand what is not pertinent to a
No,
story?
it is. This is the end.
This makes him feel better.
This is like now it's falling down. So you go into the fucking. So you play this part of the video game, and what happens? Do you fuck his wife? What do you do?
Yeah, why does it remind you of this one mission? Get to the point, Bobo.
No, this is great.
Feel better.
Do you murder a black cab family?
Funny is that if you're playing as the black guy in the game, if you walk up to the family and if you walk up to the wife and get caught, you hear the tennis instructor go. You hear the wife say, May I help you? And the tennis instructor starts screaming.
Calm down.
Oh my God!
So who did you relate to in the story? So
tell
you felt
the
like
story.
you.
Don't let the story tell you.
No. Now he feels like he has power because now he's the black guy.
Oh yeah, yep.
And he's scaring the white person.
He's scaring the white people in the game.
Now it's Mississippi burning.
Just crying while he's playing, yelling $160.
I think the cab driver's shitty at the con. He could have got at least 300 from Bobo.
Probably could have, yeah.
Dude, this guy
Bobo,
is
you're
like.
an idiot.
What?
This is one of the when they sit there and they talk about these violent video games.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus Christ!
Right.
This guy right here should not be playing those games.
He's getting inspired by them, and
This guy here should not have an ATM fucking card.
No kidding.
That's true.
Oh, Bob.
That is true.
This guy here is, so.
He's, like that.
Wait, here's the question: how did you get home? You're not going to go back in a cab.
I got a fan to take him home.
Oh, Levy's a nice guy.
Look at Levy
Jesus,
for the defense.
get involved.
You were like the equalizer.
Yeah.
And that guy raped Bobo.
Closer train station, Fort Hills, the correct train station. That
All right.
Oh, well, there you go.
He's like the wolf. Gentlemen, we got to get Bobo home in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Let's not start sucking each other's dicks quite yet, gentlemen.
Exactly, because what happened was Travolta was pointing a gun at him, it went off, but nothing got all over the seat. The seat was in pristine condition.
Oh, man, I shot Bobo in the face.
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
Yeah, I've never seen an empty head before.
And he's still talking.
Of course.
Yeah, he talks to the whole thing.
Bobo.
That must have been a horrible train ride back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, great story,
A
man.
night of laughs and steaks.
Belly full of steak and
Laughs
laughter.
and steaks. Hey, Bobo, did you have a
Conspiracy
steak?
wrapped around a
Night of cube steak.
stew, laughter.
Bobo, did you have a steak? Bobo?
He had no money left. He had a sugar packet.
I was so stressed out. I think I may have forgot what I ate. I was under so much stress.
Oh. Well, it was a steak place.
You go on the people's court, dude.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Oh, that would be a great episode.
I do have to thank the guy who gave me that lift to Short Hill train station.
Who was that?
Thank him on your own time. Don't thank him on the fucking radio.
His name is Islander Nation on Twitter.
Who cares? Fucking care what his Twitter is.
Did you give that fan an IOU for $160?
So would you say now, Bobo, you believe in angels?
Jesus, it's the best.
There's a higher power out there.
God damn.
We let him off the hook.
I know. He's so taken advantage
Yeah, that's a
of.
good question, Bob Levy. We could end with this. What did you learn, Bobo, from this experience?
Yeah.
I learned, for one thing, call the venue twice because one person
They don't want you calling them twice.
Call the venue
No one
twice.
wants to be called twice.
No, he learned this.
Measure twice, cut once.
All right, it's not what I learned. You're right. Bobo learned that you called the venue twice as he keeps babbling. What else did you learn?
I also learned that maybe one person might have the better information than the other person.
Right.
Good lesson.
What else did you learn from this whole thing?
I also learned really look up the cab companies in the area.
There you go. Never sit in the front seat of a cab again unless your friends are in the back.
Absolutely. During the fucking BET version of the movie Vacation.
Oh, the cab driver's baby piano wires you around the neck.
Yes. Hello, Carlo.
Hello, dumbo. Kicks through the windshield.
Get the cannolis.
Yeah.
And what else?
Yeah, what else? Good question, David. Thank you. What else there, Bobo?
Dave.
Come on.
Bring a snack just in case. And a compass. Bring a reasonable, healthy snack.
Comments?
Blood sugar. Balance out.
Yes.
Yeah. Bobo?
What else?
Keep a knife in your boot.
I also learned next time carry extra hand warmers.
What?
What? Wait, what about the hand warmers?
Oh, it was chilly out.
Why, did you make you change the tire? What happened?
I don't have any idea how cold that was.
What?
Wait a minute, you gave him 160 and a tug job? Now, Bobo.
Yes.
That's too much.
And who walks around with hand warmers to begin with? And he needs extra ones? So many layers to this story.
Oh, my God, he's freezing.
So many sad layers. It's not getting any better.
It's very sad.
Sakes, pull up.
It's like Harold without Maude. It really is just sad, lonely, peculiar.
Why do you need extra hand warmers, Bobo?
For the family.
No, for myself. If you get stuck that long.
Yeah.
But you were in a nice cab the whole time.
No, Opie, he was stuck. People were texting me saying he's stuck in the cold, he's freezing, he's shivering.
What, during your set you have to deal with this shit?
How did they know? Because they walked past him? Yeah, it's over there, Bobo.
Bob, are you a Twitter comic?
He called the club, and he goes, there's some guy on the phone. He's in like a town, 15 minutes away when there's a train station right down the block.
Jesus.
Why couldn't you get on the next train?
Oh, good question.
Do you have an idea how long it takes to wait for a New Jersey train?
Well, don't raise your voice.
No,
right? We're trying to
apparently you don't either.
Money bags.
Yeah, exactly. It's not my fault.
I know you're upset, but do not
Jimmy.
make fun of Metro North, all right? It's a reasonably priced, great way to get around. Clean energy, all right? Let's take a breath here.
Clean energy.
I just love that Bob Levy was heavily involved. That just makes me
completely
very happy.
Excellent
He's
with
a
the
good
fans.
man.
Negotiating a
Heavily
fucking
involved.
negotiating hostage exchanges. Right. Fucking
Getting text messages from other fans that Bobo's stuck.
Got him home, yelled at the company.
I had to take care of him because the guy took advantage of him for one reason, because he could have.
I know.
And Bobo told him how much fucking money. You don't say, I've never gotten a cab, and the guy said to me, how much money you got on you? And I just handed it to him because he told me.
Right.
You shouldn't tell them the money. That's something you should learn too today.
Well, that's like a local cab thing. You don't have meters. It's like the guy just knows from living there.
You do that. You do that shit before you get in the car, though.
My first hooker ever got me like that. Yeah.
What did he say? 45 years old.
Turn around, close your eyes. She'll be in a minute.
Hold on, we go to Big J Oakerson. How did that play out?
Oh, I was doing was working for some engineering company, and they set me on some thing I had to go, like, they put me up in a hotel to go, like, on the road to
stocking lab coats?
to count cars. It was, but I saw there was like a girls, like, massage, like, truck stop place, and I went, when I had, like, free time myself, I went to the place, and I walked in there, and I had, like, $200 to my name. It's all I had, and, they'd reimburse me for all my food and everything, and I sat down with this elderly lady.
Oh, no.
Who gave me a massage, and lightly grazed her fingers around my dick, and then she started making the hand motion, like, do you want to fuck? And I nodded yes. And she goes,
Does she go like this?
Yeah.
Finger in the hole?
She started fucking her own fist.
Thank you for reminding me of this radio.
And I nodded yeah. And then she goes, she put up $300. She goes, $300. And I go, I don't have $300. And she goes, what do you have? And I went, $200.
Oh, no.
And I gave her the whole, and then 10 minutes later, when you're just fucking up that, like, why did I do that?
I got to be honest, though, Jay, I almost understand her because she gave you a price and you said no. So she didn't just say, how much do you have? That wasn't a total fucking. She actually would have wanted more.
Yeah, you kind of fucked yourself.
No, but I mean, that was a fair question by
I was
her.
stupid to give mine, but I was dumb to say, hey, here's all the money
you
I
should
owe.
have said 75. I got $75.
That's basically the same story that happened to Bobo. The guy made that fucking "you want to fuck" sign to him.
Damn. All right.
I felt bad, so I called the cab company and I said, they go, what did the guy look like? I said, he said he was black. He goes, we're all black. And I was like, he goes, African American.
That's racist.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't know that. But, I can't say
man.
That's some racial profiling right there.
Yeah, but I mean, they robbed the fucking guy that, you know what I mean, that, is a little...
They robbed a stupid little cracker.
Hey, but
that's what they did.
Let's run through the mud on Worldstar Hip Hop.
In the fucking cold.
Here we
and he
go.
was babbling like an idiot to the guy.
I'm relaxed.
Why don't we,
I'm not saying a word.
Come on. Why don't we stop beating around the bush? Bobo. Bobo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think is wrong with you?
Jesus.
Oh, I don't know. I guess maybe I sometimes have fallen for things earlier too easily.
What?
No, what do you think is...
In general, or just... He's saying he's naive. He's a little naive.
What do you think is wrong with you overall as a human being?
The good in people.
What's wrong with us? I can't do this. It's such a wonderful day. The Patrice O'Neal Benefit, everybody. We're raising money for the good thing. I can't do this.
Fair enough. Bobo, thank you.
I do suffer from an anxiety disorder.
Oh, it's a little anxiety.
All right, he has a little anxiety. That's okay.
Who doesn't?
All right. And Bob Levy, thank you, sir.
Bobby!
Bob Levy is a gentleman.
You're certainly a gentleman there, Bob. All right. We'll
Taking
talk to you
care
both
of,
soon.
Bob really stepped up.
Taking care of Bobo.
And I will be in the audience tonight.
All right, very good. Bobo will be in the audience tonight.
Bobo will be there tonight.
All right.
I bought my
We'll send a cab.
Does he bring his 2 poodles with him?
We're gonna take a break and finish up the show next. We got Big J Oakerson, David Attell.
10:30.
We do 10:30 nowadays.
I know.
Thanks, Bob. Thanks, Bobo, and we'll be back.
The Opie and Anthony channel. All Opie, all Anthony, all the time. It's real.
You know how you can tell how pretty a white woman is? The value. You look at her, and then you wonder how long they would look for if she was missing. Come on, take a look. Take a look. Look at this nigga. Look. I saw you look mad, sweetie. How long, if you was missing, how long you think they were? Exact. She went. You know the deal. I ain't saying nothing wrong. White woman's life is valuable. What's his name? Joran Vandersloot? Right? We find out he was a serial killer. Man, he kills women. That's what he do. He do it well. You know what I mean? We know the girl that he supposedly had, what's the girl in Aruba? Natalie Holloway, right? But the one, he just killed a girl in Peru. What's her name? Exactly. Look how fast you said Natalie. You said Natalie. Natalie Holloway, that angel. Y'all said that like Family Feud. All right, name a white girl been missing for 5 years in Aruba. Natalie Holloway. Survey says. Name a Peruvian girl that was killed yesterday. What is that big head third world Peruvian bitch's name?
Opie and Anthony are back on Sirius XM.
We got Bill Burr, David Attell, and Big J. Oakerson killing it today. We got the Patrice O'Neal Benefit tonight, and I believe Patrice's mom is here.
Where is she?
She's making her way up to the studio to say hi.
Hey, did you see that girl from that reality show, Pal? You know, Pal.
Yeah.
Did you see her Instagram? The latest Instagram pics?
With the bikini?
Bikini
with
on?
her laying down on her back?
Fuck.
We'll have to talk about 90 Day Fiancé tomorrow.
Yeah. I just wanted to make sure you saw that.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Georgia!
Georgia O'Neal.
Georgia O'Neal in the house.
What's going on?
Hello, Georgia.
What's up, Georgia?
Good to see you. Good to see
Good morning.
We're on the air. How are you?
Wow.
Morning.
I haven't seen you since Boston. You good?
Yes.
Let's get her. We have to get you a mic because we're actually on the air.
Take a seat. Pull up a chair. Here we go.
Here we go.
Getting everybody situated.
You feel the air now? Now we all going to be like, okay, now we have to behave ourselves.
All right, we got to
behave ourselves.
behave.
Do we have to behave, Georgia?
Mrs. O'Neal's here.
I'm not used to that. You be.
That's true.
I might have to find someplace else to go if you're going to behave yourself.
Yeah. All right, good. I like hearing that.
We'll semi-behave. There's certain things.
Last time I saw Georgia, you were on your way to see Prince with your girlfriend. So it was going to be a
blast.
Where'd you see her?
Yeah, Prince at Mohegan Sun.
Ooh.
You went to see Prince?
Still has it.
Yeah.
With his little afro. He has a little afro now.
Does he?
No curls. Can't do the split.
Do you know he got a hip replacement?
No wonder
yes,
he
he
couldn't
did.
do the split.
He literally from dancing. That's how much of a show this guy put out. He's like Bo Jackson. he had to get a hip replacement. I mean, that guy's putting on a show.
Because of the bat dance?
Wow.
It's a better reason.
Bat dance. Oh, is that terrible?
Bat dance replacement.
What was the bat dance? Did he run around?
It was
Prince?
horrible.
I'm combining like Jack Black's devil Satan dance.
It was pretty similar.
And Prince was good. He's still doing it, huh?
Sold out.
Nice.
I don't. I'm trying to think of somebody who. Everybody I know who ever sees Prince says that's the greatest show I've ever seen.
I'd go see Prince.
Yeah, it's
great. I think you got to go see Prince.
I sat next to a guy who saw him 16 times. I wondered, right?
Was he wearing a tiara?
No.
No tiara. Good.
Little tutu.
He's a little guy, that Prince.
Yeah, no kidding.
Dude, he sold out. He sold out like 14 shows at the LA Forum.
Yeah.
Just like I'm doing 7
Jesus.
nights. He did.
The show is worth it. He's very much worth it.
Yeah.
Something ridiculous. Like he did 2 shows a night. Like you'd go do it like a comedy club.
Right,
He's doing it like an arena for an entire. And he could have done another 14. He was just like, all right, LA.
That's good
I'm
enough.
done.
I got to move somewhere else now.
He also does like the secret shows where he just shows up at a club and plays. And like it's amazing, like for the fans, they just get to see him
That's amazing.
like hit it. I think it's cool.
But does he end with Purple Rain though? I just need to know.
No.
Is that his last song?
What's his last
Purple
song?
Rain?
What was his last song?
That'd be great because you left to beat the traffic or something. I don't know.
1999.
He's got to go with 1999 to
1999.
I guess you got to do that.
That still goes over.
So tonight we're going to party like it's the past.
Yeah.
I know.
It's like, that song really used to mean something. before 1999.
I'm gonna have a jetpack.
I remember when it came out, you would think, "Wow, that's going to be crazy." 1999.
They had
Moving
people,
sidewalks.
Yeah.
I remember in like 96 and 97, they would do stories in the paper about how clubs were already sold out. Like, this is going to be the biggest
Yeah.
night. And they so overhyped it. People were like, dude, I don't want to go. This is going to be fucking
I'm
nuts.
not gonna go.
And everybody stayed home.
Yeah.
And then there was like nobody out.
Yeah. I know. Yeah.
I was in the Comedy Cellar that night, and I got a picture of, I guess Bob making a dumb face at me while I'm on stage, and a picture of Daryl Hammond scratching his head on stage. That's my memories of 99 going into 2000.
Yeah.
Uneventful night in the Comedy Cellar.
Y2K.
Yeah.
Y2K, everyone was saying,
What
well,
happened?
midnight, it's gonna, the whole world was going to shut
A
down.
couple of Palm Pilots died.
No.
That was it.
Palm
That was a bust.
Backing
That
up
one
all
was
your
a
internet
big
porn on
bust.
disc.
That was yeah.
That
Everyone's
was horrible.
back everything up on your floppy disk.
Right.
Yeah. There's a half a picture. You get the rest of this.
Printing everything out, ripping off the sides of the paper.
Gotta print everything out and then rip off the little,
I missed that sound. That was great. That was like it was thinking. You know? That was a good sound.
Yeah. Oh, there's a good 1 meg of information just put on there.
It's going to be a good time tonight, Georgia. We're all looking forward to this.
Looking forward to it. I thank you guys so much,
hell
the
no.
fans, and I'm like feeling the love in this room.
That's great. Yeah. The fans are great too, man. They just
This is basically the one wholesome
going.
show we do all year.
That's it.
All the rest of it is
Right.
just-
Tomorrow morning, we turn back to garbage.
Bill Burr is personally guaranteed better than Prince. This show will be.
Oh, wow.
Better than Prince.
When did you get to town?
Last night.
Okay.
Yeah, about 6
And you staying for how long?
till Thursday morning. Yeah.
Yeah, they're already
I'm staying at that beautiful Grand Hotel down on 42nd Street. It's about
Easy,
as
Georgia.
big
Easy.
as
Don't tell
a
people exactly where you are.
dollhouse.
There's a lot of creeps who listen.
It's a dollhouse down there. I'm so
Yeah.
surprised.
Oh, it's tiny.
Tiny. I have to go against the wall, shimmy on over to the bathroom, shimmy back to the bed.
Is it clean?
Semi-clean.
We could have got her a better room. My God.
She won't let me. She won't let me. Every year I go, I'll fly you down.
Let's put her
I'll
in a
push you up
suite.
nice. And she goes, no, I'm fine. I'm fine. And now you're going to come on here and talk about your period. Oh, my God.
Oh, Bill.
Bill?
Oh, charity's a scam. Bill's keeping all the money. What are you doing to me? What are you doing to me?
Oh, Bill.
You put Mama O'Neal in a hostel?
No.
You piece of shit.
Oh, nuts.
In the corner.
She
She's in the corner, I
It's
think.
got a grand in front of its name.
All right, that's good.
It's written in marker, so it's the Y.
George, you
Man.
got to back me. You got to love
You
me.
know, the grouting is not toothbrush clean. You know?
She has not supported you yet, Bill. She has not supported your claims.
Oh, Bill.
Put Patrice's mom up in a dump.
Drug addicts in the lobby? I mean, this place is scary.
She's got a shimmy to the back.
We need a $2 deposit for the sheets. The bathroom's at the end of the hall.
The concierge did knock off police tape in front of your door.
Oh, Bill.
No, it's fine. The investigation's over. You can stay.
She won't let me. She always says I'm fine.
The bed bugs are free, though. All right?
You take those home with you.
Bill, where you stay when you're in New York?
I stay at the W. I the top 2 floors of the W.
Like Allen Iverson, you rent the whole floor.
I had some lovely visitors last night. We went over the final numbers.
She says it's a dollhouse. Oh,
that's
crazy.
You know, shimmying. I haven't done that since the 60s.
Shimmy doing the shimmy against the wall. Man.
I'm fine, Georgia. Let me.
That's
No.
great.
Well, she's probably so grateful for the $300 that was given to her last year after the big show.
Oh, shit.
It should have been like 300.
The 150 in movie passes. Get something from the snack bar.
Oh, man.
Some screeners, some Writers Guild screeners.
That's funny.
Someone should
Georgia,
have done
next year,
something.
can you let me at least pick the hotel?
Yes, I will.
Okay. You know, I'm just gonna make a
Absolutely.
reservation next year.
Absolutely.
How'd you
Next
find it?
year, I'm excited.
How'd you find this hotel, Georgia? Priceline or something?
I did Priceline.
You went Priceline,
They
right?
matched the price.
They sure did.
I guess they wanted more. I called the hotel direct. They wanted more. Priceline had it cheaper. So they matched the price, but the grand in front of its name had me convinced. The hotel lobby is amazing.
Yeah. What was your
when
other
you
option?
take those elevators upstairs,
You don't know
So
what
they
you're
spent
going to
all the
find.
money on the lobby.
That's the oldest trick. What was your
Yeah.
other option?
I'm gonna
Boy, oh
send you
boy, is this
pictures
place
of the
great. Hotel.
I would have went with the La Quinta.
Does the room have an actual key?
oh
No, you don't like the La Quinta?
no.
Very nice. It's reasonable.
It's
I just
clean.
Continental breakfast blows my mind.
Is there, did they,
From 9 to 11?
What's
As
that?
long as the grouting is clean, you know they're doing a
You
job.
in the grouting already.
did they leave
Bill,
the
can
light
you put
on
her
for
up in
you?
a stainless steel place? There's no
Bill, can you at
grouting.
least buy her shower shoes before you make her take a shower in this creepy
I didn't
place?
expect chocolate on the pillow, but I did expect it to be grand.
Is it
Listen,
within
there was some,
walking
there was some
Walgreens or
misappropriation of funds.
Wow.
It was. I was unaware of it.
I
It
can't
happened
wait.
at a level beneath me. We are currently investigating, and we promise that we will have some answers.
There's not,
I promise you it
I
was
am
my
as up-
choice.
there's not graffiti on the walls, is
Is
there?
anybody else's?
Yeah.
Graffiti on the walls in the hallway?
The artwork.
My
sucks.
client Bill Burr is would plead the fifth.
How much
He's
a night
taking
is the room?
fifth.
He
How much a
believes he
night?
will be exonerated when all the facts come to light.
This will tell him. This will tell the story. How much a night is the room?
Okay, well, before Priceline, the room was $269.
Damn.
Oh, Jesus
That's
Christ.
reasonable
That's
for
not
New York
bad.
City.
Yes,
That's
you
pretty
know.
reasonable.
An hour?
That's, I'm saying it's too reasonable for New York City.
Yeah.
For 42nd
boy.
Street in the heart of Times Square in the,
Yeah, that
in the
was before
crossroads of the world.
Priceline.
Crossroads of the universe?
Yeah.
After Priceline, it was like $170.
That should always. That's not good for New York. That's way too cheap for New York.
But wait till I tell you what hotel it is. You're going to be surprised.
And
It's not
there
the
she is
hotel,
in the
is
little
it?
hotel.
What's
it
wrong
has-
with foreigners?
It has a grand in front of its name. Figure that out.
Oh, so it's.
Oh, wait a minute.
man.
I think I know.
That's how much they're
Howard Johnson
making
has
off
a grand
the
in front of it.
It's Grand Slam breakfast.
Yeah.
Bingo.
All right.
Ah.
That's actually a decent choice. I understand
Yeah.
why.
See
you-
what I'm saying?
Yeah, that should have been
I got
all right.
fooled.
That should have been all right.
Yeah, there's other ones.
As long as you could do
Yeah.
the shimmy, you're fine.
The shimmy.
You should have went to the presidential speech.
Patrice's mom's
You
got
shouldn't have to do the
I
shimmy
didn't even
getting
get to
into a
practice
room.
dance moves to go in your hotel room.
Yeah, yeah, no shimmying.
Well, you know.
Is it true that you
Yeah. Did you
I'm
not
doing the
make
use
Martin
these
Short
funds?
character with the long cigarette.
Yeah,
ad? I know that. Why would I know that?
What? How would I know that?
Why didn't you find out how much the rooms are?
Meanwhile, Bill's doing gymnastic floor routines in all the space in his room.
Exactly.
You have no idea what to do with the room
headquarters
in
is
there.
a loft down in Selma.
Bill staying on a yacht inside a hotel room.
Yeah.
How'd you get down from Boston?
Drove.
Did you want to get a train and Bill said it wasn't in the budget?
Bill, you couldn't fly her down?
Really,
Why don't you
right?
fly it down, Bill?
Listen, did you guys see that? Did you see that guy, that preacher who was dancing with the poisonous snakes?
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah.
he got bit by the poisonous snakes, and then they came with the anecdote, and he refused help.
Yes.
Why did he refuse help? Thought God would help him?
Yeah, that's
I'd like
Georgia.
to know what an
Georgia,
anecdote
let me
would
fly
do.
you down. Now, Bill, you don't have to go through all of it. Let me go down. No, I'm fine.
Which is all good as
I
long
get
as
a
it's
happy.
You have to read
you're
through
doing
pleasantries and just do
Right.
it.
And then you come on the radio.
Which is-
And you know what I love is he's going to drag you blow by blow. Now he's going to be like, "What'd you have for dinner last night?" Well, they had Fritos down in the vending machine. I know your games.
Exactly.
Opie's just like, "Oh fuck! Why didn't she come in at 8:30? Set me up here."
That was all good unless, you have a live microphone in front of you.
Oh my God, Patrice would kill me. I'm handling this next
No,
year.
he wouldn't, because I used to do that to him all the time. Ma, take business class. No, I'm good in coach. I'm fine. Don't bother with it. We had the biggest argument one time. He was going to put me in first class coming down on Amtrak, and I chose coach. So that's comfortable. It's the same seating, No, it's not, Ma.
It isn't.
So
It's not.
do it to Bill.
Let people do something nice.
Yeah.
We get more out of it. That's just my parents do the same thing. We're fine, Bill. Don't worry about us. We're fine. It's like
It's just
trying to repay you.
See, it's just
for
the
raising
opposite.
me.
In my house, my parents are like, "Is there anything available in business?" I'm like, "No, I checked."
Two different flights.
They're like, "Well, it seems like business is more." I'm like, "It's the same seating." Trust me.
Don't worry about it.
ATA is a wonderful airline.
Yeah,
it's the same seating.
It's actually better in coach, I hear.
Yeah, exactly. Because if your plane crashes, you have a better shot at surviving, Mom.
I put you in for an upgrade. Okay, we'll see what happens.
You're flying standby.
Well, the only difference between coach and first class and Amtrak is like whoever works the first class, they're like, I think, paid to smile a little bit more at you.
A little more.
Instead of that snarly, like that, like, eh.
There's nothing going on.
You take it up on that special area so I can see it.
The seats are more comfortable in first on a train, though.
That's all right.
They give
The
you
quiet
all
car
you
is where
need
it's
to eat and
at.
Drink. That's
Yeah. So I don't have to listen to people babble. I'd rather go quiet car.
Right. Yeah, because they yap in the first
class.
Exactly.
Oh, boy, they
And
yap.
that quiet car is the same
Dude, they
as
take
coach.
that seriously, too,
They
man.
do. That's why. But they have those announcements that wake you up every fucking 15 minutes for every stop. You would think in the quiet car they would figure out maybe to turn off the fucking speakers.
But
They
you got
just
to know
give
where
you
you're
one of those
going.
things. You know when you go to a shitty restaurant, they give you one of those little vibrating
beeper,
things?
yeah.
That would be
those-
it. This is your spot.
Yeah, this is your stop.
Yeah, those wouldn't just disappear with people jumping off the train and going, "Oh, I forgot to leave the beeper on my seat."
Or maybe they wouldn't, Anthony. I
Yeah.
like to think.
I'd like
the
to think
glass is
that
half
people
full.
are morons for the most part. And
Of course they do.
taking
You
it,
always wanna see the
flushing
good
down the
in
That was
toilets.
one of
and-
my favorite things is when that last guy after Giuliani decided to make like seating in the street. I just love that first night at Bloomberg, where the first night they set up all these chairs, and the next night like they were all gone. So then they had to chain them. It's like, stop trying to turn it into some European city. All right?
People
This
will
is New
steal
York.
things
Yeah.
here.
They'll take everything.
We're animals over here.
Right.
Yeah.
There's a reason why we left.
If it's not chained down, it's going to be gone by morning.
Absolutely.
How have you been?
I've been good. Look at the boots on.
That's right.
I have a shoe. I was able to buy shoes with, the last 300.
She's killing you.
Oh, I'm getting crushed here. 300 before
right.
taxes.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, I mean, it's got to be said. We
I
missed
see
that.
something in a Payless.
Yeah. Well, we're like, this is like turning into, what's great about this is it's turning into like a reunion every year.
Right.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with like the Leary thing. You get to see all these
Yep.
guys that you started out with, or you looked up to, or whatever. So it's going to be a
Yeah.
good time. And next
Very
year,
cool.
there's been enough people saying we should add a second show. So next year,
2 shows.
next year, look at that, an old radio trip.
Exclusive.
An old radio
Imagine what
trip.
kind of
Yes.
hotel room you could get next year for 2 shows.
I'm
man.
going to the W.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, let's
$600.
Let's
Hell
get into
yeah.
the red room first, Georgia.
The red room.
Oh my God!
I just want to say we missed the hell out of Patrice, man. He made everyone in this room better, and it kills us to this day. I just want to tell you personally.
Yeah.
Thank
on the
you.
radio.
I really appreciate
I miss the
that.
days
And
of him just walking down that long hall.
Yeah.
Because you had to be on your game, and he was going to fucking bring it every
And you also knew that
time.
it was like, all right, the next 2 hours of radio. I can become a fan now.
Absolutely.
Right.
You could sit back and just watch. It was amazing watching him do radio. Just absolutely amazing.
I miss talking and hearing silence from my right, and then looking over and just seeing that look.
Well, people don't realize.
Scrunched up face look.
People don't realize like how many bad jokes you got away. Like he would be looking over, like everybody else would be laughing, and then you just felt him.
Right.
You felt his head turn, and then you make that face, and you just shrug your shoulder. I know it's not up to your level, but this is the talent I was
you
born
think
with.
you knocked one out of the park, and then he's just looking at you.
Sometimes he would do it just because you got a good laugh. And
Right.
And he saw you happy. Like, look at him enjoying himself.
For a second.
Was that funny? Was that like
But he would let you know, man, when you were being funny, when you got a laugh out of Patrice.
Oh,
it
if you
was
ever made him laugh, it was the
amazing
greatest
feeling.
thing
Yeah, yep.
So
It's like you got called up to the majors.
absolutely.
Fucking
We're
great.
gonna have fun tonight.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Yeah, so 2 shows next year. Next year we'll get Georgia in the Red Roof.
And next year she will not have to. She won't have to pay for her own ticket next year. We're really going to upgrade her. Going to give her free tickets.
We're gonna give you a free seat.
2 shows, $600 total.
Listen, the charity can pay for your travel to Stamford, Connecticut. And after that, you're on your own.
I'm on coach, right?
Yeah, put on one of those old school, those pumping things on the railroad tracks.
We're going to trade your miles in for a rental.
Oh, my God.
I think we're wrapping up for today, right?
Yeah, I think
we got
so,
a busy
huh?
day. So, George, anything you want to say?
The frugal
Yes,
Georgia
I
O'Neal,
would
everybody.
The frugal
The
George
frugal-
O'Neal, yes.
GEO, Black GEO at MSN.com. If anybody wants to send me, I'm still paying for internet. That's how bad.
Oh, man.
Get her on bio.
This is crazy now.
Bill.
This is becoming slander.
Oh, Bill.
I'm going to sue you for that $300 I give you every year.
I would definitely like to thank all of you guys. I'm so emotional. You know, I like to thank the fans. Thank you so much, Bill. You've been
fans
wonderful.
are unreal.
Jim,
That's correct, man.
Opie and A, Jay, all of you guys that are going to be there tonight.
Oh.
To honor
you forgot
Patrice
David Tell.
Poor David Tell.
Nick DiPaolo, Dave Cook, Bobby Kelly, Bonnie McFarlane.
All the people who just didn't care enough to drive in.
Exactly.
Rich Voss will be driving Bonnie McFarlane to the show so she can.
I was snowing. I was
Thank
very
you so much.
tired.
The love's in the room. I feel my son, and I thank you, fans, for being there.
That's
thank
awesome.
you so much.
That
Happy
rules.
to do it. We'll do it again next year.
That's how we.
Bill is amazing, dude. Thanks for putting this together.
Maureen Tarrant. Maureen Tarrant.
Maureen,
Dealing
yeah.
with my temper
And Maureen.
tantrums.
Yeah.
Why do I gotta sign stuff? Bill, relax.
Bill.
You just
Well,
download
that's what I
it,
do.
sign it, I will handle
I
Maureen's a
have to sign
whisperer.
a piece of paper. What am I signing?
Maureen Tarrant is the
She's a comic whisperer, yeah.
She is the comic whisperer.
It's so you don't. They just have to get everybody to sign before they go on the air.
Yeah.
Yeah, why?
Because they're just afraid of lawsuits. Because we're going to cut
What are
this.
you using?
We're going to cut this up and make it seem like you said other things.
Right. Knowing us, we'll probably do just that. So.
But at least they have a continental breakfast, right? In
Hey,
the lobby, don't they?
No, you have to pay.
It's like when you get on a commuter flight, they give you that bag. You pull that
Continental
bag
is
out.
free.
Yeah. Oh, that doesn't sound nice at all.
How's the room service? though?
I haven't tried that yet.
They do have it though, right?
I don't know.
Oh no.
I bet they
It's
don't.
no
Yeah, they
book
just
in
call
there
you
that
up.
says
Yeah, it's
room
down
service.
here.
You know
There's
what
no
I'm
book
saying?
that says room service. Then there's
Yeah.
no room service.
No
They
indoor
have
dining.
24-hour housekeeping. So
My
if you
heart
need
was in the right
extra
place,
towels,
everybody.
they'll bring you that.
Just depending on my friends to clear my name and
She can
the
get 24-hour towels
hoping
to
that
dry her
everybody can
tears
be
of sadness.
understanding.
While
There you go.
she sits in
As
that
you do
shit
the
box you put her in.
You know, you can.
Oh, Vaughn just texted me, said she was always like that with Patrice. LOL, don't feel bad. He always had to force it. Next year for sure, just do it. Yeah, to get you some.
Yeah, we're just gonna.
See, there
Yeah.
you go. All right.
All right.
I could have just made that up though.
Being some luxury. That would be
He
good.
didn't show anybody the text. When we returned.
Yeah.
We should put her up at Gracie Mansion. Bill, pull some strings.
I'll try.
You can
I'm
kick
gonna
her
try
to
to
the
do
block.
You weren't. You weren't.
George O'Neal coming in, just blowing up the spot here.
Totally.
You weren't Bobo's cab driver the other night, were you?
Oh, man.
I was in blackface. I was.
You just.
All right, Georgia,
I almost
thank
came
you.
out of here looking like a saint.
I know.
Georgia, we love you. Thank you. We'll see you tonight.
Thank you so much.
We're gonna
Thank you.
Bill Madoff.
Yeah. We're going to end with Patrice singing a little song with Warren Haynes. This
yeah, that was a
this
great
thing
one.
is brutal, but amazing.
I just found that video actually.
It's amazing. So we'll see you all tonight. If not, we'll see you on the radio tomorrow. Thanks, guys. Bill, David Tell, and DJ.
You know I've been enjoying things that kings and queens will never have. In fact, kings and queens can never get. And they don't even know about it. And good times, great googly moogly. Great googly moogly. I have had my fun. If I never get well no more, I have had my fun. If I never get well no more, oh, my health is fading on me. Oh yeah, I'm going down slow. Now look at here. I did not say I was a millionaire, but I said I've had spent more money than a millionaire. Cause if I had kept all my money that I already spent, I would have been a millionaire a long time ago. the shape I'm in. Please write my mama. Tell her the shape I'm in. Tell her to pray for me. Forgive me for my sin.
Hey, man, that's all right, man. Patrice, that's all right.
Yeah. That's Harlem Wolf. You gotta listen to Harlem Wolf, though, man.
That's all
I
right,
love this
though.
song.
You got a voice on
I'm
you,
going
Patrice.
down slow. You just said,
Right
tell my
the
mama I
fuck
love her. I'm out of
on.
here.
The Opie and Anthony Show is drawn to a close. Stay tuned to reflect, relive, and get the story behind the story of the finest moments of today's show. Sam Roberts' Opie and Anthony post-show begins in moments.
This show was brought to you by Afro and Friends. You can get other high-quality Opie and Anthony related audio from the website afroandfriends.blogspot.com.